GCA, yes. GCA. See,
Like button.
I told
The GCA stream is called the Leighton Ghey podcast or whatever.
I'm glad you guys
get away with that.
They purposely start late.
The GCA.
And
GCA.
Laid Ghey, dropping rhymes that slay in the golden era where the real ones play. GCA crew, keeping it true, spitting dope lines till the break of day. Back in the day we had the style, retro beats with that smooth vinyl dial. Flow so fresh, lyrics so tight, representing the essence, shining so bright. Golden era where the legends reside. Leighton Ghey, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown.
Hello and welcome everybody to the most misogynistic version of the GCA you've ever seen. It is Mo Zamboni, Malty Maldi, Alec Baldwin's Finger, Nagrinol, and Yo Pops 215. We are the most toxic masculinists. Masculinists? I don't know what the fuck ever. It's been hot today. Anyways, I made up a word. Come on, man. I just watched the Joe Biden speech before this, so my brain is hurt. So you can all forgive me for that. But thank you, everybody, for coming out to Leighton Ghey with the GCA. Tonight, we cover many subjects. But first, I want to introduce our panel, especially the purveyor of videos, the unending treasure trove of movie reviews and random horror movie introspectives. One's coming out tomorrow, by the way. You will not want to miss. One I didn't know of, but I am enthralled with. It is Malty Maldi. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, man. How are y'all doing? That was a group question. You just feel free to answer.
I'm good.
Yeah. No, there's no.
Your boss is healthy. He's stuffing his face. You know, everything's
Definitely
right
not.
with the world.
Definitely not healthy after this weekend. I'll tell you that much, man.
I've seen Yo Pops eat. He doesn't eat anything healthy.
Doesn't stop eating. He can't stop. Won't stop.
He's gonna be a broodmare before long.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 10-hour live stream, and his stomach's gonna explode on stream. So, is it too soon? Yeah,
It's never too soon.
Nerd Wars. Hey, what's up, Erwin? You lucky so-and-sos. Oh, Casey Cheeto. She's a smart ass. I like her a lot, though.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome.
She's the one that
I'm taking a liking to her. I'm just saying.
She's the one that did that one and made me a woman.
Tolmont came here for the candy on the
The woman with the lazy eye, which made me so.
Yep.
The lady, he's just like.
Yeah, well, Mo said that he wanted to be extra gay tonight and said, Magda, Jess, you're out for the evening. So.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, the Acolyte didn't come on this week, so we figured there needed to be some scissoring. So
I don't like having those icky women around. They're so gross. I don't like it.
Nerd War. Norman Conquest, baby. Iron Brew. Hey, Norman. Yeah, dude. My man. That is such an... Like, I need to get some more of that. I really like that. I can see how you guys, with all your fried food... I always loved a good cream soda or Barks red cream soda. If anybody is inclined enough to remember what that is.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, dude. It's so...
Seems
It's
like-
it's weird,
like
but it's... Go ahead.
Sugary rust water.
Obviously, it works. It's good though.
It sounds like it's
IT.
IT. You know, rust water. Come on. We all got hard water when you drink out of the hose. So
It's
muted this whole time, son of a bitch.
yeah.
I was wondering why it was so peaceful.
we haven't brought up PC gaming yet. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be starting
Obviously,
breaking
he would
stuff.
try to fight that. Yeah. That's why
Yeah,
so many
you can
controllers
forgive
are busted.
Nagrinol. You can forgive Nagrinol. He just got done caddying for the local golf course, apparently. So, Tim's glad he's not wearing the muscle shirt. So. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do.
I want to.
There you go. Oh, yeah. So, Nerd Wars. Since we're talking about Nagrinol, I hear tell that Nerd Wars lost a bet recently.
Well, the movie's not out yet. I guess they could still change the title of it, but it seems pretty
Not at this
unlikely.
point.
Yeah. That's the
You
joke.
guys talking about the Joker movie? The new
Let's
one?
just assume
Yeah.
Nerd Wars was wrong, which is usually a pretty good take. Usually safe if you go that route. Wouldn't you agree, Naganal?
Well,
Yeah.
He said First Blood wasn't that good, and that made me really angry. So
He didn't.
oh, did he? I didn't even
He didn't
see
say
that
it was
part.
that. It wasn't good. He said
What,
that
Rambo?
Rambo was the bad guy.
No.
No.
Which is pretty.
Did you even watch the intro to
assumption.
it?
Apparently not.
Yeah, he watched it. He came right off the movie and said,
hey,
yeah,
What's up, Tom?
Hope
Yo,
you're healing
I'm
up.
Always
man.
back home.
glad you're feeling better.
yeah, I
man."
saw his update. He looked weird though. He looked like he didn't have his hat or
Zort wasn't there either.
yeah. It was, that's it. A rainbow. Is it wrong? Wrong.
Zort.
False
Zort left
news,
him for a
wrong.
healthier man. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, my dad was a Vietnam vet. I can tell you that is 100% wrong. Wrong. Fake news. Wrong. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Weren't the cops like beating him with a fire hose or something in the beginning?
Well, yeah, they
You
were
just
like,
wanna
haven't
go
seen it in
eat
a while.
somewhere, dude.
they want him to
just
keep
wanna
passing
fucking
through.
eat.
They're like, get the fuck out of here, guy.
Ironically,
Well,
this
yeah,
is supposed to
it
be
was a-
outside of Seattle, which is hilarious. It tells you how far the
Yeah.
country's gone down the shitter. But
All I have
At
to
the
say
beginning
is-
of that movie, it was a crime to be a vagabond, but with a lot of the troops that came home didn't have anywhere to go, so they had to be drifters.
Yeah.
So he was not the bad guy.
my dad had to
Everyone just hates
hitchhike.
Homeless people.
My dad had to hitchhike to get home after he got dropped off in '73. Like they do not
Dropped him
like.
off in San Diego, and then he had to fucking go across the country or what?
No. They dropped him. He was in West Virginia, which is where he's
Oh,
from.
okay.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's just like he told me what he had to go through and how people would talk to him and shit. You know, it's just like the whole baby Ender thing.
Oh, well, no surprise.
we're only
the
10
news painted them in a bad light.
But yeah, no, it's because I could forgive anybody for not understanding this, but believe me, and they address it in the movie. So Nerd Wars, you can't even talk about that. We'll continue with the intros here in a second. They say like, hey, like, he this king shit cop, which is such a great term in that movie. Yeah, king shit cop thought he was all that. And and then Sergeant Troutman's like, well, you made some mistakes yourself, and he's like, hey, man, they drew first blood. So it's the duality of man. It's the actual gray area of morality, as opposed to all the wokies doing their bullshit version of it. It's actually really good psychological. And by the way, in the book, he was supposed to, which would have made a lot more sense in the movie. And they actually filmed that ending. Anyways,
Yeah, no, it's in the title of the movie. They drew First Blood.
yeah, but it's
That's
such a great
exactly
movie.
right. It's a combination of the mental health that people had to go through from Vietnam and being treated like shit when they came home.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So
Because it was the first televised war, and so this is where we first get court of public opinion, and most of them didn't want to be there anyway.
Yep.
And let me say this: everybody's entitled to their opinion, no matter how bad Irwin's may be. It's okay. Look, man, I was off the hip earlier this week. I caught some shit, so I'm just shooting out and off in the distance. All right,
Well,
I'm
don't
like
look at
Alec
me.
Baldwin. I'm like Alec Baldwin on a B movie. All right, we're just going crazy. So
Don't look at me more on our Discord because everyone's getting hit tonight. It seems like
it's okay. I love it. Let it happen. That's what we're here for. If we give you guys some enjoyment, there you go. Phantom X with the correct take.
Let's see.
I don't know about 10 out of 10. I would say maybe like a 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know what? And real quick before we move on, Sylvester Stallone still has that rotten canvas that he wore through most of the movie. They actually found it on site. He still has it in his possession. So that was an improv when he picked that up and cut it up and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Yes, he was. As well he should have been.
My friend, he was all over me.
Yeah, 'cause
Go
only
ahead.
bad people ever get arrested.
Go ahead, you son of a bitch. Dude, okay. I know people give me shit. People give what's his name? He's a character actor in a lot of stuff. He was the sheriff in that movie.
It's familiar, but I don't know his name.
He was Tommy Boy's dad. I'm drawing a blank here.
I don't know the actor's name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. Brian Dennehy. He was great in that movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And by the way, he was only 5 years older than Stallone in that movie.
Yeah, he's always got a high and tight, always a little bit chubby, but looks like you definitely don't want to tackle him. He's a fullback.
So he's supposed to be a Korean War vet, and he's supposed to resent Rainbow because everybody cares about the Vietnam vets. Nobody cared about the Korean vets. So, anyways, all right. See, Nerd Wars are derailing our stream. All right, I try to be nice. I try to send you super chats to keep the stream along, and you're just over here throwing like branches into the spokes of my bike, and I'm doing an end over. All right, be nice. Be part of it. Be part of the stream. All right. We need a synergy.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's just us guys and Casey Cheeto. It's us.
Come back to bed, Erwin.
No, it's payback.
Come back to bed. Damn, you got something to share with us, Multi? Come back to bed.
It still isn't long
Didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing. All right.
Well, apparently I'm a girl now, so like loud and proud might as well be.
What's up, Hayden?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Hayden?
Hayden.
Yo, Hayden.
And Magda's in
All right.
chat. I don't know why she's not here, but I
She's
think
on the
last
road.
week's. Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Last week's intro was definitely longer.
See, I've been married almost 20 years. All right. There's a reason why women are helpful in your life. They keep shit moving, especially somebody that is in your profession. So just understand that, we can't do it without you. So
I love how you use like the constitutional speech and you called it fit rather than shit.
You're right, Isaac. I do. But not today, though.
Eats Fritos chops. That sounds good, actually. Anyways, so ABF, are you still celebrating your victory and the fact that the rest of your body is able to roam free and go wherever you want?
Oh, I never stopped celebrating, but no, I'm fresh back from the RNC. Should be able to keep the regular schedule over at my channel, and yeah, missed last week's Leighton Ghey also.
Yeah, it was weird, man. It was only 1 week without you, but we do these streams so much together, and there's so many crossovers.
Oh
It's
my
just-
god! Damn it, Isaac.
We all say that internally, but that's just
He
Niagara all
wonders why he
channel.
gets banned, and it's just like you go into the Discord and
He's just trying to.
now
at
my
this
night is
point.
ruined.
That little smile after he says my night is ruined.
I'm afraid. I'm scrolling through here. All right. I got to show this one. Then I'll show mine. But you know
A
what?
couple of these are relevant to tonight's topic. So.
Yeah. So
It wasn't even the one of me that I was upset about.
well, get ready to be.
But yeah, I saw that one too. That one's
Because it's the best meme.
Are you talking about the multi
it's
one?
great.
'Cause that
No,
one's
there's
pretty
just
great.
one.
Yeah,
It's just
the
like
multi one is the one that
sometimes
got
less
me.
is more.
Yeah, you got upset about him.
That's not nearly as bad as the multi.
It's still good though. It's just
Show mine then. Like if other people are upset, go ahead and show it. I don't care.
Who's the girl?
Dude, this is okay. You would be remiss if you thought this was Phantom, but this was Isaac. I don't like this. Why do I have to be the beta in the relationship? All right, I'm taller than ABF. Oh, if only by a little.
I don't even.
you
I have like a
look like,
retarded ass look on my face.
like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis.
We've been trying to tell you that since we started streaming together, but I guess
Shit.
now you get it.
Wow.
Aw.
Mo, you look like fucking Zach Galifianakis. Fucking whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Over.
Galifianakis?
Over, dude. Yeah.
Those guys.
We are a wolf pack of one, and now we are a wolf pack of many.
Oh, occasion.
Hey, but who's that girl on fucking Naganol shirt though? Who's that supposed to be?
Girl, sorry, that was a man.
Oh,
That's a man.
I got it. Hold on.
Oh,
It's actually the same man that's
This one
wearing that
is-
pink shirt right there. Yeah, that's the one.
Look at.
There it is.
Look.
There it is.
okay,
Why would you
okay,
get
okay,
mad
okay.
about that? That's hilarious.
Just seeing the picture of that fucking tranny.
I think
I
it's
know,
because-
and it's really bad to see Chris Tyson too. It really annoys.
Yeah,
the
also
shit out of
Chris
me.
Tyson.
so-
I see.
Oh, Jessica just kind of swooped in, and she's already offended, so it's okay. We're doing our job, people. We're doing our duty. So,
We always try to ride the trends. That was okay.
Hold on. Let me.
JT, that is fake news. You stop it. You're no better than Isaac.
And by the way, can we appreciate the chivalry of Isaac? We got to do this. Look, he gave credit to Casey Cheeto. He would steal my memes in a second because he's a bitch. So he's like, "Oh, Casey Cheeto." Confirmed. Isaac is woke. So
he's trying to be.
Yeah, well, obviously, because he's letting us know that he's woke. There you go. I agree, Isaac. You were a group predator and a groomer. So,
ooh, wow.
Yeah, that's what you get. I'm the host of the show. Look at me. Look at me, Isaac. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the fun? Look at me, Isaac. Look at me. I am the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Well, now he's just gonna meme harder on you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's definitely
Now you just gave him an idea for a meme, probably even.
Damn, you're right. Thanks for helping me out, guys. My co-hosts are wonderful. Anyways, speaking of my shitty co-host, Yo Pops, how you doing, man? You went to Evo, which I'm kind of jealous. I really want to go to the next one. You kept typing up, and I'm like, oh, it sounds really fun. No, son, it sounds like it's like amazing.
Yeah, it was real cool. Oh fuck, man. Pretty much like after dude, we were partying till like 7 a.m, like literally just like nonstop. And then it's also cool because the dude that was hosting us, he brought his own like CRTV like TVs and shit, fucking his own like fight sticks and stuff. Dude, it was literally just like fucking, we were drinking, partying. There's like fucking Street Fighter going on, like a bunch of people just like playing each other. I mean, it was wild. It was.
That sounds so awesome, dude. I have some CRTs and I love them. Doesn't it make all the difference? Hey, Mama Badger.
Mama Badger in the house now.
Welcome, my sister in Christ. How are you doing? So, yeah, no, like the timing when you play those fighting games, it's like it's a whole other level.
Yeah. No, they're like super serious. Like they know what's up. They know how to do it. And yeah, it is my first time going to, and I was pleasantly surprised at how cool it was.
That's awesome.
Are we gonna leave this horrible meme up the entire stream?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, eyeballs out of my head.
You want me to put this one back up? I can do that. There we go.
Yeah, it's actually better. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. That's a real shirt, by the way, that I own.
Are you just wearing your boxers in that too?
No, it's a white pair of shorts.
Oh, okay. It looks like boxers, kind of.
I was about to go to work, and then I realized I had this shirt outside, and so I put it on, took a picture, and then went to work. With a different shirt on, obviously.
Later, JT.
Sure. It looks real to me. It passes the smell test. So, anyways, all right. So now that we have, well, of course, she ducks out right when I fucking do an intro. Anyways, Nagranol. How are you doing, sir? How's your modifications of the moderations on all of the implications of the channelifications? See, that's how I sound smart. Huh?
I said if you can find that meme of Sophie made of me, that would be good.
Dude, that one's really good, actually. Yes, I will find it. So other than that, go ahead.
I put a video together today, and I actually put music to it and stuff. It was pretty fun. And I uploaded that to my YouTube, so if anybody wants to check that out, over there. I'll drop a link.
Heck yeah.
Okay, this meme, like, okay. You got to get credit where credit is due. This meme is so good.
Sophie's getting good.
It should be your avatar, like that one.
Hey, Jake, I was thinking the same exact thing about Nagranol, man. I know. Oh my god, that comment's so. Holy shit.
That is so good. When I saw that, I love the shitty like imitation Matrix background too. That's really good.
Yeah.
Like there's always layers to memes, people. Like if you can just what you have to be able to look at something a few times and you're like, oh yeah, I see that. And I hear tell that Sophie has been hired on as your tailor, Mr. ABF.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, let me.
Got to give her credit for that. So
yeah, she gave me some accessories. I got a new gun belt, pair of guns, and a cowboy hat.
Nice.
And I think I'm the sheriff because of the hat with the star.
Oh, what? Where'd you go? Why'd you do that? Why you?
Oh, he's gone.
No.
You kicked me, son of a bitch.
I didn't kick anybody.
I didn't even touch it. My hand wasn't even on the mouse.
I was trying to put my cam and unmute, and that thing, I kind of kicked myself and then put something else on there. My bad.
At least we're professionals.
Yeah.
Ghey!
So, last but not least, and she has the inane sense to know when to duck out when I'm doing intros to go get something to eat. Jessica,
What?
how are you doing?
Get something neat when you're doing intros.
Every time I do intros, you always go. I always see avatar and mute, and I'm like trying to throw it to you, and I'm like, okay, all right. One of the chickens must have attacked one of the roosters.
My house is loud. I have to mute something because you'll hear my mother singing or doing something, and I have to mute.
Put her on. Put her on.
Mute.
Debut.
No.
Debut.
If I'm just watching a live stream, like not on, but just watching, she goes, "Oh my god, can they see me?" And I go, "No."
So, aside from living in a real world Beverly Hillbillies, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty okay, I guess. Yeah.
Very convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm so
in duress right now.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah, blink twice if you need help.
I think she feels outnumbered with Magda not being here. Like she feels like they don't have, that Dragon Ball Z like twin power where they can't just go like this. And
I have a twin.
Fusion.
Where is he?
He's in California right now.
So is Magda. Maybe she's leaving one twin for another one.
Oh, Jessica jealous.
We're all firing shots. ABF is rubbing off on us.
How's the trash can, sir? How is it? You doing all right? Is it holding everything? Your Whataburger and your webcam and whatever streaming device you have in there? You doing all right? Beverly, it would be nice for you to take a break, take a vacation, Isaac, but I know you're not going to. So, anywho, so all right. Well, since FNT doesn't do the intros anymore, we figured we would take the charge on having a 30-minute intro. So
I wonder why they don't do intros anymore. That's weird, right? It's almost like they take like 30 minutes to get through.
Yeah, and they're still like, let's talk about that for a little bit because we're all part of the fellowship and we really enjoy it. Obviously, it's a lot more complex than I think a lot of us first thought it was going to be. I know I need to put that out there because there's been a lot of drama within the fellowship, which is really annoying. But with that being said, the FN, I would say that like I think they're starting to catch their stride on the Rumble exclusive. I think the first few times they were trying to keep that wall that kept them from saying things was still up. But I think the last one was really good. What do you guys think? How are you guys thinking everything's going with the FNT stream? Because honestly, if they don't get feedback, how are they going to know what's going on?
Doesn't seem much different than it usually is. Just no ads, screaming.
Yeah, it's just more people they can talk more because
I miss ads, but it's like
I really do too.
Great. We love
I
ads.
didn't notice too much of a difference, but I also love that lesbian disparate. So and he always has like salient points. So I think he's definitely a great addition.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed the last FNT. So
okay, yeah, no, I just wanted to put it out there because I've been noticing it. I feel like they like when they have that stop when they go to Rumble, like they're trying to, I could imagine because for like literally 300 plus episodes you've been on YouTube, and you're trying to meter your language and try to keep it to a point where you don't get like something removed. So when they go to Rumble, they have free reign, and I feel like the last episode they really did a good job of like just kind of letting it fly.
Yeah, Ryan seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
he's letting loose.
I just figured since we brought that up, it would be interesting, to see what everybody else thought in the chat. I'm
with Shock on this. Like when he first went over to Rumble and they just like were just talking normally and didn't have to like use code words about stuff. That was kind of cool. But I do kind of miss Az also.
What up?
I didn't follow him over to Rumble.
Okay.
I hope you're feeling better.
Freckle Legion, what's up, sir? But yeah, no, I agree with that. It's not that I'm being critical of them. I'm just like really interested to see how they're going, because it was definitely a hard shift. Like you went from having Az and having that New Zealander in there, that Kiwi, interjecting every so often, talking a lot, and then we went from that to no intros, and then like an extra hour and a half to like the way the old FNT was. Like we like went from. We got some like hybrid version of what we used to watch about 2 or 3 years ago. It was really like interesting. So, yeah, R.I.P. Az.
With Az. Oh, Taco, what's wrong?
I was hoping that one. I was hoping that one would. That's all right. That's what I get to say.
Would just fade away? No, I don't think so.
No. I would figure people would loosen up like me. But anyways, take that as you will. Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Hayden. You son of a bitch. So, all right. So I think we're all in agreement. FNT is on a good trajectory, albeit a little odd, because going from a New Zealander to a lesbianic Brit, it's a little different, but I think they're doing a great job. And I'm really looking forward to the Rumble exclusives, because the last one was pretty spicy. I can't wait for It's a Gundam here in a few weeks if they want to get them on. Oh yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. You need to let him like express himself, so he's not doing all of the vitamins on Earth. And if you watch his channel, you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so there's one thing that I found out earlier, and by the way, people need to understand how wonderful the GCA, doing streams with the GCA is. And the GCA Discord is awesome too. A lot of people have a lot of different qualities and talents and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, just things kind of fell into place. When we cover topics and we're trying to talk about things and talk about like current events, your favorite author of G&G is the person that takes care of that, and she makes it so easy for us to just jump on here and have fun, and she's the one that aggregates all of the stuff and does all the things. So thank you, Jessica.
Shout out.
Yeah, you do a great job. Literally, like when I come home from work and I'm just like, oh, well, I just got to check all this stuff out and I'm good, and the stream just flows, and we check it in the private chat, and it's just like seriously, if you're going to have a stream with people that are into what they love, and then just go from there. It's like we got so lucky with the group of people that we have. People have so many different passions. It's awesome. So she seriously on the back end, Jessica works the back end like no other. So
hey,
our bottom would know that from experience.
I was gonna say I am a expert on that subject. So, but
whoa,
but seriously,
you
we really
know about
appreciate
the back
it.
end a little bit.
I think people don't understand what goes on in the back end. I know they say Steph does a good job, and
Krista.
This
Krista. Oh, you son of a bitch! Great. The one
your house
pose
or down the street,
where my orangutan titties are hanging out. I appreciate that. Power backender. You know, there's a lot of people that hide their face that like to make fun of me. Show your faces, you fucking cowards. Let me meme you, all right? You'll be jumping off a stool in a week, all right?
The rope broke.
Yeah. First time, huh? Yeah, but no. That's where the magic happens, is everybody has their hands in different areas of the GCA, and it's really awesome. So if you guys ever start a channel together, make sure you have people that are interested in different segments. Otherwise, it might be a little tough. But we were blessed to kind of hit the ground running with episode 1. So really appreciate it. I'm sorry. I got to say that because it's really fun to just jump in here and everything's organized. Which is
Zulu.
Yeah.
There's
sure you are.
There's an ad on YouTube, like one of those random ads on YouTube. It's an Oreo cookies commercial, and I thought it was you, dude. If anyone ever seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Feel free to bring it up later. Anything I can do to make fun of all these assholes that take shots with their masks on. They're like the Antifa of memeing. They're a bunch of gays. So anywho, so let's talk about real subjects here. So I really wanted to touch on this one. I was so excited to hear this, and this is the reason I was complimenting Jessica. I had just heard about it, and this was coming from Drunk 3PO. You already know where I'm going, but let's see. There we go. I don't know how happy you guys are, but I'm pretty happy. Breaking.
Hail, Gina.
Disney's motion to dismiss Gina Carano lawsuit has been denied.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible! Oh no!
Oh, well, that stinks. I'm really unhappy about that. Well, so what are you guys' thoughts on this whole thing? I'm so excited. I figured it was going to go this way mainly because of the case and the initial because we all got to see the initial filing where they were saying like, "Hey, I'm in California. I believe this thing." Yeah. So yeah, buddy.
I was gonna say, I think the whole goal is to go to discovery. I think that's what she's been wanting the entire time, so that she can expose the actual wrongs that Disney's done to her career.
Yeah, she kept receipts. As far as maybe we should talk about this a little bit later, but as far as what I think is going to happen about this, she needs to get extra security.
I would go. She would beat the shit out of some people, though. That'd be awesome. But I agree. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
not the Secret Service. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, don't hire those.
Avoid white roofed tin towers. And
I was gonna say, you get on the slope. Well, no, if we go by the Secret Service, we get on a sloped roof, we're safe. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you've heard the
Boeing has been getting
Boatmobile
rid
to
of.
like troll around town in. That would be hilarious.
By the way, Yo Pops has gotten a massive surge in popularity. But the sloped roof comment has said like, "Hey, hire my Korean friend, hire this Korean. Like they know how to handle rooftops and stuff." So, if anything goes wrong, we don't have to worry about sloped roof with Yo Pops. All right,
dude.
He'll protect us.
Someone should make a meme of like a sloped roof, right? But you know how slope is like a racial word for Asians. So like the roof should just be like this. It's not a roof, but it's like this Asian face on a roof. And then the Secret Service is like, we don't like sloped roofs.
All right. Hold on. Look right into the camera.
Oh fuck my.
Oh no! There you go, Isaac. Let's see how spicy you are now. All right. So. But anyways, yeah, no. So that was really great news. I'm surprised it took him so long, but I guess when you're dealing with Disney and most of the tax money is paying for your salary, I bet they had to, yeah.
I don't think she truly cares whether or not she wins. She just wants it to go. I think ABF was right. She just wants it all to be out there, like public domain.
Yeah, because I think that we all want the truth to come out, and so does she. And I think that she believes that the truth is that she was wrongfully, fired.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, and let me cover this. She comes from a well-to-do family, and she's also has a good amount of reserves herself, but she's playing with house money because Elon Musk is footing the bill on this. So she doesn't have to do anything except for sit here. They could draw it out as long as they want.
Yo, Aaron.
Any of it.
Chaos.
Chaos, yes. Yep. The mod is our moral compass, unfortunately.
Top notch
but...
subhuman, not a man bun. Get that right.
Do we have any sort of time frame of when the actual lawsuit will begin?
I don't know.
Not that I've heard, because that was breaking news that the judge just signed it. It's like, no, this will move forward, but no date was set on that piece of on that document.
That was probably hoping to dismiss it or at least put it off. I don't think it did. So
yeah, they made a motion to dismiss, and the judge was like, no, we're done with this. You can't put it off any longer. Denied.
Yeah. And I'm not shocked that it took that long. A lot of people bought the on all sides bought the fact that it was denied or approved or anything, the motion to dismiss. And I'm really glad that, because it's a win right now, people. You have to understand this. She's not going to settle. That's not the person she is. She's been kicked and punched in the face. She didn't care about money. She wears like pajamas all the time, which I would do if I was her. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying she knows how to chill. She's a chill girl. She knows how to hang out. So that's okay. But she is absolutely. She wants that knockout. She is not going to settle for less. She doesn't want a submission. She wants a knockout. She wants Disney on the floor with their teeth missing. And I fully believe that. If she settles, she's really going to hurt. It's going to hurt her image. And I can understand if she does, going back to what Hayden said. I understand $100 million, but in the court of public opinion, you're not going to be able to buy $100 million worth of marketing to prove that Disney is shit. If they get Discovery, that's worth billions and billions of dollars of marketing towards Disney and painting them in a bad light. Because people really enjoy. That's the reason why Law and Order has been on the air for almost 30 years. People enjoy that shit.
Hey,
All right.
Mo, to be fair though, I mean, a lot of people have been, showing the truth about Disney without needing $100 million in it with like $5 or just like a $100 camera and a fucking internet connection. So,
it's true, but there's something more like permanent, or at least according to law, if this goes through,
Yeah, because she would probably lose because it's California, but the Discovery means that Disney completely loses because they basically pulled out all their dirty laundry, threw it out into the street. They can gather it back up, but everybody's seen the dirty laundry. I really do honestly think that's what she wants. The way she talks and the way if she did an about face and said, "Oh, I'm just going to take the settlement," well, she won't be able to fight Disney with $100 million. But right now, she's got the courts on her, at least on her side for Discovery, and she couldn't buy that amount of power, not with a $10 billion, as far as I'm concerned. So, I think with her and her affinity for winning fights, I think she's just going to stick with it until they concede. I think Disney would settle before she does.
Shock, I think, I don't know. Do we know if they're going to televise the actual court case? Probably not.
Probably not in California. Because it's California. Yeah.
But I wish.
There will be other places that do.
Some cases are open to the public as far as like filming, and some are actually not.
Is it a federal case or is it a state case?
It's a state case, isn't it?
If it's a state case, and they I think they're allowed it. It depends if the judge allows it or not.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a federal case, absolutely no.
Yeah, federals are which is stupid, by the way. Anyways, they should always be open to the public. But yeah, no, but I would assume that the pressure, at least for that, they would never televise it, especially in California. You can't even record somebody over the phone in California without getting in trouble.
Yo, Dom.
What's up, Dom?
Hey. Well, have you seen Kathleen Kennedy's neck? All right, she does take steroids. It's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'd pay. I would pay for that. I would pay to watch that fight.
Nothing in armbar can't
win. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she grew up with money. Her dad was a really good NFL player. It's once you have a few million, and if you raise a good person, they just don't care about that money. As long as they know they have enough to just tell you to go. Well, as they say, fuck you money. People say fuck you money. Oh, I need $100 million. Like your fuck you money should be like $20. You should never. You should be able to. You might be in a situation. You have a family. Think about your people that. Like the people that you care for. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some of that to care for them until you get to the next step. But if you're like Gina, she doesn't have to worry about money. People love her because of her authenticity. And if she settles, that's honestly, I think that's bad marketing on her part. I wouldn't blame her. And when it's all said and done, but I think she's going for the knockout. She wants to hit that button and just put Disney out on the mat. She's a fighter and I love her for it. So if anybody else has anything different to say, I'm all ears, chat or the panel, but I'm really looking forward to what's coming up next. Disney's going to be quaking in their boots. So
I'm good with this. I think we're all pretty much on the same page, and we've said our piece.
Oh yeah. Oh no. By the way, Ike Perlmutter pulled all of his stocks out of Disney, so there's that too.
Oh yeah, $3 billion worth.
Ooh, at a loss, most assuredly, or a very slight gain. Like not in his best interest. He's like 81. He's like, I don't care. I just want to dunk on these people. I just hope Gina has the same attitude. So, anyways, a great win for the Fellowship and for the people that have been canceled. If any of you have been canceled, I apologize. It sucks. Gina especially sucks because she had a great character. So I hope things really work out well for her, however she wants them to work out. So, anyways, on to the next subject. So I don't know how many people have seen the Joker 2 trailer, and I always hate bringing up, and ABF is kind enough to remind me of this when we were looking at Warner Brothers stuff. Apparently, they're too stupid to understand that sharing YouTube videos on other people's videos is a good way to get traction, good, bad, or indifferent. But they will hit your ass if you try to like do anything. We've tried it; it's hard to avoid. What was the one we did where we got hit, where I had to cut it out? Oh, I don't think. I think
it was the one with the live fire thing.
Yeah, the machine gun fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was
we got hit when we did the Terrifier because we watched the new trailer on there.
Are they WB owned, or?
I don't think so, but I mean, I
The
don't know.
the smaller studios are hard to find
Dude,
out. Yeah,
if they're not even gonna let you, react to it on a live stream, they're throwing marketing out the window. I don't know if it's gonna hit $1 billion like the first one did.
look at that skinny man. Look at that skinny man. That's a brother to an absolute simp and loser. How you doing, sir? Keep losing that weight, man. You're looking really good.
Yeah.
You got
it.
Yeah, dude. Keep it going, man.
Yep.
So, thanks for coming in here. Really appreciate it. So, who here has seen the trailer for the Joker Folie à Deux?
Folie à Deux.
I wish I hadn't, but I did watch it.
I didn't like it.
Okay. All right.
I have my thoughts, but we can watch it here.
Okay. I will. I know people get annoyed by this, but it worked on another stream. I'm gonna put it at low volume. Put Feeding the Ducks over the top because it worked last time. I know you don't like it. It's okay.
If it's got subtitles, that doesn't matter. Like we can read what they're, and we don't need to
I'm still putting Feeding the Ducks over the top because I just brought it in. So why not? It's in my my repertoire. I might as well use it. So okay, Joker Folie à Deux.
To me, it looks like it's just all over the place and just like musical parts during hallucinations.
I saw one screenshot of it, and Lady Gaga just like you look at her and you don't think Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
this is a female Joker, or this is just a girl with face paint on.
And I'm also biased, so don't listen to anything I have to say about Joker 2 because I have been fighting with Lady Gaga Giga fans for the past 2 years over this movie, and I have no taste for the movie whatsoever because of it.
Oh, is she in this movie? Lady Gaga's in
Yep.
this
Yeah,
movie?
she's Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She does not look like Harley Quinn to me.
No.
Is everybody ready? I'm about to
She's
turn
like a
on. I'm
cosplayer.
about to set some music for the mood. Here.
Bad
There we
cosplay.
go.
Yeah.
Superhero
Yeah.
fatigue.
Let's go.
Super villain fatigue.
I get superhero fatigue trying to get it up to the Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she really does have a fucking beak, doesn't she?
She
She's
can
one of
make
those
the hell
people.
out of a song, but
She could take a deep breath and take all the air out of the room with those nostrils. So,
Well, can she smoke a cigarette in the rain with her hands tied behind her back, Mo?
oh, I'm pretty sure. I bet you could do more than that, sir. I'm just saying. You wouldn't need a sloped roof to catch that rain. So. Here, let me,
I feel like this is going to have a very different tone from the first one because the first one didn't have any hallucinations.
There's no.
It's choppy
this is
as
the
hell for
WB
y'all,
official,
too.
and there's no.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Videos are always choppy for me though.
Is it?
It is
Yeah.
choppy, but whatever. At least you won't get struck as easily, probably.
Yeah. Let's turn on the audio. If we get yeeted, let's go.
Oh,
I'm still gonna put it on there. I'm still gonna do Feeding the Ducks, so fuck y'all.
It is a completely different stream with the audio.
I have someone who needs me. How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Fuck, when they released it?
Nobody was.
You can do anything you want. You're Joker.
Look around. Look at all these people. I will no longer allow any of you to keep me down. I got this sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
So, do we know what the budget is of the movie?
Want me to look it up?
Look it up. Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
We can
Yeah,
both
go
look it
ahead.
up. You guys go ahead with it. What do you think of it, Mo?
Okay, so here's my thing. It's obviously, I don't think it's going to hit a large audience, but the cinematography and the way
200
like
million.
I don't like Lady Gaga, but she can act, but that's because the emptier the head, the better the vessel. Let's be serious. I'm serious. Like, your better actors don't really question anything. They just kind of put themselves in the role. Like, they're literally an NPC. They just accept the programming and do what they're told. So, yeah, I don't think they're gonna make that money back.
I mean,
what's the
if it's
prevailing
200
opinion? Mhm.
If it's 200 mil, then that means 400 mil with the marketing, right? I think it'll make its money back. I don't. As to how much, that's the question.
I would assume 100 million in marketing, so that means it needs to make 900 million, roughly 850 to 900 million in order to break even.
Wait for
No,
200 million?
Yeah, if the budget's 200 million, you double it, so that's 400 million is how much the entire thing should
Yeah,
cost.
yeah.
with
It's
the-
400
with the
million.
marketing.
Yeah, because marketing and then other stuff. You know,
That's
they
still a
say-
guesstimation, though.
They say what even if you say 1.5, I think they'll make their money back, but just barely. I think word of mouth needs to save this movie because it's odd and it's niche. I'm interested because I really like the cinematography of the first one. I think the cinematography looks really cool in here. The musical aspect of it, I'm not opposed to musicals. Fiddler on the Roof was a great movie.
I'm not a fan
of Fiddler
I
on
just
the
don't
Roof.
like musicals. No, I just
Well,
don't like musicals.
I don't mind musicals, but this doesn't look good to me. It's not. I never
Yeah.
saw the first movie. It didn't look good to me. It's
Yep.
not my type.
Well, word of mouth, and also the other people's marketing backfired on them. They said, like, don't go see this because there'll be shootings in the screenings and stuff like that, which made other people like, go fuck yourself. Like, if I want to see it, I'll go see it, which made them see it more. In my opinion.
Didn't they have metal detectors? Didn't they like bolster security at some places? I
Well,
can't verify
I think
that.
I think there actually was a shooting in Colorado. Was that for the Joker or was that for like the Dark Knight?
Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, that wasn't for that movie because that's I was living in Colorado at the time when Joker came out, so I saw it there, and there were no metal detectors, and it was a
You
big old
shut your
Cineplex.
whore mouth, Isaac. That's a great movie.
You know what?
Oh,
After seeing that, I might go watch it. I might go check it out. I didn't think it looked too bad.
It's interesting. It's definitely like here's the thing. Like we always people about
I think
movies
everyone
they
here
complain
just
about.
likes
Like
to
we
shit
have
on
too many.
movies.
Yeah, we have too many sequels. We have too many prequels. We have too many remakes. This is a song about two crazy people in the Batman universe in a loony asylum, talking about taking over the world as a musical. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's okay if you
so-
don't like it, but I'm just saying, like, I want to give it a chance because it's artistically weird, and I want to give it a chance. So that's just the artist in me. Like, I just like, if it's weird, I want to see how it turns out. Even if it's a train wreck is still fun to watch. All right, let's be serious. You know,
I
There's
still
some
think though,
enjoyment.
like, I don't care to see it because I don't think that there should have been a sequel. It ended fine the way it was.
I could agree with you.
No, I thought it was great. I didn't
think-
like
I
how they.
think-
No, go ahead.
No, you
Go ahead.
first.
No. Nothing of benefit was going to be added from me. So go ahead.
I think the first is a contained film, and going on to a sequel and adding more to it is going to ruin some of the ambiguity from the first one and what made it so interesting to watch again and again. So now going on, now you're taking away those kind of like thoughts where people could make theories and other kind of stuff like that. Now you're making, I don't know, you're dumbing it down for an audience that wasn't asking for this in the first place.
It's better to leave more to interpretation instead of just revealing more.
But that's the whole thing. They're talking about interpretation as far as like they're both crazy and they're both like trying to navigate their own reality, which they can't. So
We already knew that though.
I'm just saying, as far as like something, they're trying something really new, and it's just like I'm okay with that. And the guy gave us the Joker, the Hangover 2. Like, you know, I'm just saying, I'm curious enough just from an artistic aspect if he's going to be able to pull this off, or if it's even just kind of interesting, even if it's just like the cinematography is good and the rest of it's crap. There's plenty of movies that are like that where you just love to watch it because it's eye candy.
Well,
you know?
I got enough of Lady Gaga from her Joe Biden ads, so.
Her side profile looks like that she eats like seeds out of a dish and she bathes outside in a bird bath, like, and she's 5 feet tall. Which, okay, I like short women, but not midgets. All right.
She is really short. Yeah.
How tall is he? He looks not that much taller than her.
Pull up the Joe Biden ad where she's standing next to a Chevy
Oh,
Silverado.
please, I would rather not.
So you know what? I have an excellent. It was supposed to be a little later, but we got a segue here. So speaking of little midgety people, there is a new Western coming out called The Thicket with Peter Dinklage.
Oh God.
So let's go from one end. You thought that was bad. You just wait. Let us look. Oh, hey. Look who this article is written by.
I
sure
think
you'll
it
be
looks
surprised.
interesting, and it made me want to read the book.
Well, you are more than welcome to take the wheel on this one. So I'm going to share it, and we'll watch after we go through your article, which you're more than welcome to read.
Not really. I don't want to read my own writing. I hate reading
Okay, I
my
can
own
do it.
writing.
Okay, I'll do
I
it.
hate it. No, you don't want to read 600 words.
Peter
Don't take
Dinklage,
long.
best known for his role in Tyrion Lannister of Game of Thrones, is to star alongside Juliette Lewis as gangster gang leader Cutler Bill in the upcoming dark western thriller The Thicket, adapted from a novel of the same name by Joe R. Lansdale.
All right, that's all I'm going to
That
do.
was really good, Jess. Good job.
Yeah.
Yay! I did it.
So give us the long and short of what you think of this movie, because I had not heard of it, and
yeah.
Well, the plot basically is it's actually like a coming of age story, really. Well, the book is at least, and it's this young kid who's like 16, and his 14-year-old sister gets kidnapped after his parents died, his grandmother was killed in an accident, and then now they're going to their uncle's farm, and then these like wandering gang people just like come to him, and then they kill his grandfather, and then they take his sister, and then he just meets these Peter Dinklage's character and like a couple others, and they help him try to get his sister back. And I thought it was kind of interesting. And I don't know, I mean the trailer was kind of interesting, but Juliette Lewis, when she does her weird voice in it, I'm like, what are you doing, girl? That's the only thing that threw me off. I'm like, what? What is that voice? What are you doing?
Give us an example, Jess, of the voice.
I'm not gonna do that voice. I can't. It
Try.
sounds really guttural and like I don't know. I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
I'm kind of curious
Like
of this
this.
too.
Does it talk
Can
like
you answer
this?
Is it?
that? Do you
Yeah,
know, Jess,
yeah,
if he was a
he
midget in the
is.
book?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And actually, this has been in the works for like a decade, since like 2014.
Well,
And it's in Texas too, but you know, the book is in Texas, but they filmed it in Canada, which I find interesting.
Alberta, maybe. Oh, no,
well,
Alberta's
that's not too untoward. Like most of your good movies that are supposed to be filmed in New York were filmed in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Or
are they
Toronto.
now?
Yeah. Oh
They,
yeah.
they give them tax breaks and all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
there's reasons for location scouting and stuff like that.
I
That's not out of the ordinary.
Yep.
Oh man.
No, I thought
do
I
too.
thought
Some
it was
people
kind
do
of
too.
I thought it was kind of cool.
All right, well, let's watch the trailer. I'm interested. And by the way, as much as Peter Dinklage is a piece of shit for pulling up the step stool behind himself so that other people,
You pulled it out.
the other dwarves
out
couldn't get a
from
job.
under the-
He is a compelling actor. He is really good. Even in Elf, when he's like the CEO of the company,
I
he's
really
really funny.
bring that up because I say like I think he's a good actor, and yes, I am also talking about his small role in Elf.
Well, Shock, that's
Small
not
role.
unheard
Oh,
of.
man, got
Like
him.
spaghetti westerns used to be in Italy.
All right, so
Oh,
what
that's
I'm
true.
going to do here,
I don't know. It's like a cool indie film. I don't know.
Well, the first thing I thought of whenever I saw that image was like, that's a well-trained horse because it has to kneel down on all fours in order for him to even get up and mount it. There's no way he can hop up without a crane. I know they didn't have those in those days.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I feel the same way, Shock.
Yeah.
Fire pasta.
I'm kind of an idiot, but I don't know. I was like, what kind
It's
of
true.
film?
Well, there are parts of Canada that do look like a desert. In fact, I believe the what was the drone that we sent to Mars? They used to simulate it near the Panasonic battery plant there because nothing can live in the area because they make so many batteries, and it looks like a desert. So there are desert-like parts of Canada. I think Mo is slow mo right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. There that goes.
Don't know. Do you want me to try to bring it up?
I think you should, yeah.
If you want to, I mean, I just put it in the topics because I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Because even his camera won't even load right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might have faster internet. Well, I mean, we can try.
Yep, he sure did. And honestly, those were the fun days when they went back to when they were doing low budget stuff. You know, they had to focus on good storytelling.
All right, I got you right here.
Saskatchewan.
Let me make sure that I'm not sharing any weird information, and I'm not. Okay. I will start it whenever y'all want me to.
YouTube Premium, damn, Mr. Moneybags.
I don't do premium. That's just what it always looks like. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Oh, by the way, we're gonna get struck for this.
Not from Tubi. I don't know.
If it's not Warner Brothers, I think we're probably safe.
All right, let's
Well,
go.
we can talk over it.
If I need to adjust the volume, let me know.
Half is fine.
I know who you are.
So it's in the early 20th century.
Oh,
is when this is going on.
Cutthroat Bill.
Dang. My brother's gonna come looking for me.
He can't save you.
We dug your grave. Now pay me. Or what?
It's pretty violent.
Westerns should be.
Oh, I mean, they're like, it's pretty bloody. Like,
Bill
I
stole my
was like,
sister.
dang.
That fella told me he'd help. There's a bounty on her.
Not set in Texas with that much
You
snow.
work for me 3 ways on the valley.
Yeah, that's what kind of
I say
threw me
what, I
off.
say when. You ever shoot a man? No.
Because it's
I'm
like,
a
this is
Christian.
supposed to be Texas.
North
How
Texas?
many this cutthroat has? 3
East
against
Texas.
now. 2 against. You're a Christian.
Where's she taking me?
To take it.
Are you gonna kill me when we get there?
You're lucky I saved you.
If you do find her, it's probably not the sister you remember. What if she don't want to come with us? She might have forgot. I was starting to like you.
You hung so
Is that the
scary.
comedian Andrew? It
How
is.
come nobody
What? Who?
put a gun
Me?
to my head?
There's a comedian Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz.
Oh yeah, there he is. Oh my god.
You're the littlest man I ever seen.
You're the ugliest.
Juliette Lewis is a man, confirmed by Peter Dinklage.
Are you sure it's supposed to be in Texas? Because I don't think Texas has a mountain in it.
It
Well,
does.
in the
No,
book-
it's technically hill country, but there's a lot of like high mesas and stuff that you could.
Those looked like
They
a
are
straight
mountains.
mountain though in that trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's a
think that
movie.
Texas had that.
Yeah, I don't know,
There's a
but
lot of elevation changes in Texas.
It's
Okay.
the novel is set in like East Texas.
It has a mountain. I thought all the mountains were towards the south though.
No, it's more north, isn't it? Isn't it
I
south?
thought
north?
as you get north, you get
It's
closer to
mid-
Oklahoma and it's flat.
They have
Mid
the mesas,
east.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Austin and the surrounding 100 miles in all directions is hill country.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting.
Did you say that you read the book?
No, I
Or you're-
want to.
You're interested in it now? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
wondering-
Pretty good. The filmography looked really fucking cool.
It did.
Wait, so when's this movie coming out? Or is it already
September
out?
6th.
Okay.
So it's completed
Uh,
then.
It's just on Tubi or is it like a theater release?
Well, apparently it is going to be released in theaters, but I don't know if it's going to. I don't know if it's going to be limited or not.
Okay.
Because it is kind of more of an independent film, so.
Okay. Well, there might be a good chance it might be actually good if it's independent. So.
It looked like it was well shot. There were a couple things, but I'm also a nitpicker of films, so I want to give it its due before I like. Oh, maybe that was just something that was out of context. So I'm not going to talk shit about it. It looked interesting. I'll leave it there.
Well, one interesting thing is that Kevin Costner just had his Western, and it ultimately failed in the box office. So what do you think this one's going to do? Do you think that genre is not really a thing anymore? Or do you think that the Kevin Costner was due to bad marketing?
I did think about that.
Wasn't that like 3 hours or 4 hours or some shit, right?
3 hours, and it's supposed to be a 4-part series. There's supposed to be
Yeah.
4 separate movies that are all around 3 hours.
Well, that's the rumor. I don't know if that was actually true or not. Was it?
Everything I heard, because they said that they're
Okay.
not going to do a theatrical release, at least for part 2. It's
Really?
like they're just going to take it back to the streaming.
Well, no. I heard that they put it on pause. I don't think that they actually pulled it yet. Anyways.
I mean, don't we know it's already shot? It's just where it's going to release is what's on pause.
They want to make sure
Yeah.
they release it in the most successful way. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'll be really interesting to see if this one actually brings people out to the movie theater, or if it ends up like the other, Kevin Costner's movie.
I think it would probably be more interesting by the sound. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be, like a 3-4 hour long thing. It looks like it. I mean, it's because it's kind of more of like a thriller, and thrillers are shorter, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might appeal to more people. And it's kind of neat to see westerns kind of coming back a little, because they're not. They haven't been There hasn't been too many recently.
Well, like I said before, I think that with what was it called? American Saga? Something American Saga, Kevin Costner's movie.
Hmm.
Do you remember what it was called, the Kevin Costner one that I keep referencing? I can't remember the name. But anyways, I think that we're going to start to see that genre disappear because
Are you
of
talking about the
how-
brand new one that's called Horizon?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Horizon. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I know about that one. I didn't know about another one.
No, more
that's what
dances with wolves.
No,
types.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I keep bringing it up because I think that it did so poorly. It's going to make a ripple in Hollywood as far as that genre of westerns.
Yeah.
Well, like kind of like Kevin Costner had to, put out that movie that no one watched in order for the momentum to start going towards westerns. Is that what you mean, or?
Well, let's say you want to make a movie and you see that westerns aren't doing very well. Are you going to make a western?
Well, someone might be like, "Yeah, I can make a better one," and it might kind of, start the. I'm just saying. I'm just kind of
maybe
not with that kind of money that has to be involved in order to even produce it.
Yeah.
As you have to treat it as a business. Everyone started superhero movies because they were like popping the fuck off. Everyone was doing westerns for a long time because they were popping off all over the place. Like, it was making money, and then it kind of dies down because of the, in my opinion. But then those trends will, if you give it enough time to rest, sleep up, get over COVID, then they will start to make a resurgence as long as you have a good story. Hey, Jay.
Hey,
What's up,
hi,
Jay?
welcome back, everybody.
What's up, man?
This is what I get for signing my intent to leave my apartment. Is they fuck with my internet. So, how you doing, sir? Excellent. Thank you for sharing the news about Gina. I know she's excited.
Yeah, we just went over that.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
we just
Okay.
talked about it.
Well,
Good.
You were
Good.
here for that.
Yeah, it's okay. It took me a little while. So, I'm here to represent the retarded people in the chat. Okay, so.
So Mo, were you able to watch? Like, I just took over and did the thing. I don't know if you saw it or you completely went blind.
Oh, I was totally blind. I don't know why I did that. It's been good for like months here, but
Okay.
that's just
Well, we watched the trailer and then now we're in discussions about it.
It's a pretty good trailer.
Yeah, the trailer did look good.
Yeah.
It's very
I think it's
interesting.
funny that this one also had I say also because in Gina's Western they had was that Tyler Fisher, who's a comedian in that one, and this one has another comedian, Andrew Schultz.
I want to know what the hell Andrew Schultz is going to be doing in that
That's
movie.
weird.
God,
Andrew
that silly
Schultz?
bastard.
He's got to
Yeah.
be like the Boyd
Cowboy.
Crowder of the Shanghai Noon movie, where like you
Gotta
just
be
get
a-
some goofy dude that's just going to be over the top. He's going to be a lackey or something.
Probably like shoveling shit out of a barn or some shit for like a second or something. I don't know, man.
I mean, he was credited, so he's got to have like more than just one part.
True. Maybe he's
like
the
a
Robin to
traveling
Peter
snake oil
Dinklage's.
salesman. Some like snake oil salesman or a freaking maybe he's a prostitute. I don't know. We'll
I like
see.
how you bailed out on that. You weren't going to say Batman. What the hell were you going to say? So,
It's something that I can't say on YouTube, so I just stopped. Don't worry, I'll tell you. I'll tell you later.
One thing I'm having a
It's
hard
not
time
funny
with-
anymore.
One thing I'm having a hard time with was it Peter Dinklage or whatever being one of the main character? It's like I don't know, man. I feel like was
he'd
there
be
any,
in a
like-
P.T. Barnum exhibit back
That's
then.
what. That's
Like,
my point. That's my point,
Yeah.
dude. Like every person, if he walked into a town back then, they'd be making fun of his ass so hard. He would
Good question. Let me find that out for you. I have that information right away because
think we
basically
need,
we're
like, 1,000
we
or-
basically we need 1,500. I know
1,500.
it lags a little while, but after this stream, we're basically halfway there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
half
say
watch hours. Everything else has been achieved a while back.
yeah, but if we're
Gay.
Just need a little bit of magic.
Hey, we want to get there naturally, man. We don't have a Streamlabs. We don't do that shit. Like, we're just doing this for fun because we took all the advice from people in the fellowship, which is do it because you love it, not because you want to make money or be famous or any of that shit. And
You know-
that's what we're doing. I mean, seriously, I don't know about everybody else, but I just do this because it's a pisser. It's so much fun to do this every Wednesday night.
Jay, I actually wear this shirt when I go to submachine gun matches, and everybody laughs at it. So 'cause we're all shooting machine guns, and I'm wearing a Disney shirt or a Disney.
Well, let's
shirt.
see it. It's been a while since it was in the zeitgeist. I'm gonna do the solo layout. I want people to see it. So
Amazing.
Steamboat Willie shooting a
Oh, which is-
1919.
Yeah.
Which is right after they right after it got into public domain or whatever. They made that
Yep.
shirt.
Yeah, like
Yep.
the day.
yeah, like he's like, I might be flying a little close to the sun, everybody. Sorry, Drunk 3PO. I can do impressions. I do the best impressions. You don't even know if it's me. Is it Drunk 3PO? I don't know.
That was terrible.
That was terrible.
Terrible. Mo is a terrible person.
I'm terrible.
That was a good accent.
No. Well, Yo Pops can do Phantom X, which is like literally. I thought he was on stream. I'm like, who invited him? It was so good. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yo Pops.
Come on,
I need
Yo
to
Pops, say the line.
say the line, Yo Pops.
Dance, monkey.
Yeah, that's right.
I said, fuck you.
Yay! It's and if you're not part of the Discord and you don't understand that reference, you need to get in on the inside jokes because the Discord is lit. And I mean,
Phantom
it's
actually
so
did
good.
post a pretty good meme not too long ago.
Who did?
Phantom. Are you gonna pull it up?
Oh, yes.
Two of them.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't.
Do it
Come on,
live.
we'll do it
Why
live.
not? Yeah, they go crazy in the meme war section.
You know what the creepiest part is? Is like Hoodie D is like got a massive like blue light thing going on, so they don't even try to color correct it, and he looks like a real creep. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better, Hoodie. Like it's like I'm going to warn you guys that you're going to lose your appetite and any kind of libido you had going into this. So here you go.
Wow.
And I gotta give props for Isaac to understand that Jim Varney actually played Jeb Clampett in the movie version. So
I was about to say, so okay, ABF and I are married, and I'm Jed. Well, great.
You made a finger.
you know what the sad part is?
One's enough.
You know what the sad part is? Is I don't look. It does not look like a Photoshop of me. It just.
I
Looks
know.
Like
That's true.
it just looked like me in the shot.
He probably cut you out right at your beard line right there. That's why it looks so seamless.
Yeah,
Mo
well,
looks like he's about to go to the country bar on Line Dance Wednesdays or some shit.
I do use
Small
twine
pond.
instead of a belt. This is true.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first when you first pulled this up, and I was looking for Hoodie, and I was like, that looks like Ryan. Like the other.
Oh yeah. But
I was like, oh,
that literally
Ryan.
looks like one of your horror movie covers, like your obscure horror movies. It's like Hoodie D. Watch
Oh, we
out!
will
Or
be
you,
covering
watch out! Or get the D.
Dude,
Yeah.
someone get on that. Someone get on that. Make a horror movie poster with Hoodie D with that picture.
Dude, that's creepy. There you go. All right, there you go. Memers attack. That's so creepy. I think her name's Mrs. Farnsworth or something like that.
Sounds about right.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
It's funny seeing
Creeper
Nagadol's
Hoodie
too.
T.
Nagradol's head is always crooked on every meme.
Here's the
I've
thing.
ever seen.
Isaac
Yeah,
did
he
not
just
even
turned it a little
fucking
bit,
try
it would
for.
look killer. It would look
Isaac did not even try. Like his face is like 2 feet past Daisy May's left ear. Like it's just like fuck it. Screw the Korean. Like it just no effort put into the Korean. Well, we appreciate the memes. That's part of the fun. We're none of us have a thin skin. We enjoy being made fun of. It's
No, I said it was Phantom.
yeah, of course it was. Look how low effort it was.
I think you might have said
Isaac
You said
Phantom.
Isaac, but
It doesn't matter. They're all retarded. So, anyways, moving along to more important things, as opposed to paying attention to people that may or may not make really good memes of us that annoys the shit out of me. But, I was excited to see that Brendan Fraser is resurfacing because he seems like a really nice guy. Like, seriously. And yeah, we all reach an age where it's like we all drop off, but his was like, damn, son. But apparently he's riding the ship there and he understands that people still love him a lot. So we don't just remember him from Furry Vengeance, you know.
When did we not love him? It was his ex-wife that did all that crap, wasn't it? I mean,
I would
who
say
doesn't
that's
remember George of the Jungle, The Mummy, like all kinds of stuff.
Dude,
The Mummy was great.
Airheads. Come on.
What was that one? Monkey Bone, I think.
Yeah, Monkey Bone. Blast from the Past.
Bedazzled.
Blast from the Past was the best.
Bedazzled?
Yeah.
It wasn't Bedazzled. I think it wasn't Bedazzled.
He was in Bedazzled.
It was.
Yeah, he was.
That was called Bedazzled, the one where he gets like all
with
these
Elizabeth
wishes
Hurley.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or something like that.
It was Bedazzled. Cocaine.
All right. So what is the new movie? It's Pressure. Okay. All right. So there's a bunch. I'm just trying to find the. Okay.
He had that new movie,
no
Brendan
way.
Fraser.
The
where he's,
Whale.
like, fat. Yeah.
The Whale.
The Whale,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Whale.
I heard
Yeah.
it was really good. I haven't seen it,
Oh.
but people said it's a
He got a standing ovation. He was crying and like literally.
Just shuffling his feet like Luigi in Luigi's Mansion. It's like, oh, come on,
Yeah, no,
guys.
he's not.
I don't
he's
deserve
not-
all this. Like it seems like he's very humble.
Which is why we haven't heard of him for a while, because if he was self-important like that, he would have done anything to stay popular. But I think he's like a stand-up person. He might not be perfect. He might not be, you know, he might not be like a MAGA Republican, which is like, we don't want any of that. We just want to be we want it to be apolitical and fun. Like, seriously. And I think that's where he is. I think he just wants to act and have fun. And I think he had so many hits that he could take his time. So I'm glad he's kind of on the upswing.
I just want to point out that Mama Badger, I forgot she was in that Hollywood scene for a minute. I forget what she did though. She said before, I can't remember. what it
Birdcage.
was.
She was in Birdcage.
Oh yeah, so she was like an actor in that?
No, she was a set designer or a
That's
makeup
what I
artist
thought,
or something like
yeah.
that. And
Oh.
she was able to meet Robin Williams and understand how nice of a person he was. I feel like Hollywood destroys good people and uplifts horrible people, which I know is like but if you look at the really deep stats of it, that's unfortunately the truth more so than not. That's why all your good people don't get the break. And you get people like Mark Ruffalo who get a stage even though he's a complete effing moron. So, all right, Brendan Fraser Pressure. I like it. We're talking about Ike. I'm with Ike. So, I'm trying to find okay. So, I apologize. I'm trying to look at the article and apparently okay, so there's no trailer out for Pressure, right?
Southwestward.
No, it was
Jessica?
just announced.
Oh, okay. I thought there was
Just announced. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping there'd be something out there. I saw a picture, but
Unfortunately not. But it
so
sounds
can you-
interesting.
Can you give us the 1,000-foot overview of what's going on?
Of what it's about.
Yeah, what it's about. Because Eisenhower's story is just amazing on its face. The man is one of the only people that's lived in all 50 states because of his military record. But I'd love to know more about, what the movie's going to be about and all that stuff. I know it wasn't by you. I know it was by Alex. So I know there'll be some misspellings, unlike you, which is okay. So
I misspell things. I've made typos. I've made like a couple typos. When I look back, I go, oh, and I'm like,
Jess makes the best typos. There's so many letters. They don't need to
Best.
be there, but we love her anyways. Yeah,
Her
go ahead.
typos are so bigly.
The bigly,
yeah,
the
there you go,
bigly.
bigly typos. Anyway, basically, what this film is about, it's about the whole thing leading up to the landing in Normandy, and it's also about that guy who was the meteorologist or whatever, and he's the one who has to like tell Eisenhower, okay, here's the weather conditions for this day, because they had to go by the weather and all that. And so it's like it's just one of those. It's just like it's going to be one of those tense, like leading up to the moment of when they actually, actually land on the beach, and it's just like that behind the scene stuff.
Interesting.
So I'm going to share a picture of Dwight Eisenhower. That's why I was kind of like, because I know there was a thumbnail or a whatever you want to call it for what they were going to basically, like, I don't know what movie it was from. That's why I thought there was a trailer. But Dwight Eisenhower was a very, I wouldn't say slight, but he was definitely an in shape guy, like 100%. Like, I don't know if he's. I'm having trouble trying to bridge that gap. Like, I don't know how I could see Brendan Fraser, and he's got to be in really good shape. Because Dwight Eisenhower,
I was thinking that he was always like thin.
Dwight, well, that's because he's probably always in shape. He's probably doing push-ups like in hospice. That's probably what he's doing. I'm not even kidding.
Good for you. Good for me.
Yeah, look at him. The dude was like 70 in that picture. You could whip anybody's butt. Yeah.
No, actually, him and Brendan Fraser. Well, during that time, Brendan Fraser was the same age as he was during that time.
Hey,
like when he's going to be playing. He was the same age as
yeah.
So
he matches.
I was going to say, like,
no,
wait, what?
he matches that. He's like the exact age that Eisenhower was at that time.
Okay,
that's cool.
Like, damn, fucking time.
I could see it in the eyes and like the wider face. It's just if Brendan can like get down to a manageable weight.
And I think he could, because he understands that his stock is very high right now. People like authentic actors, like Glenn Powell. Like he might vote a certain way, you might think a certain way, but it's hard to tell what he actually thinks. Like, people aren't going to try and search for people and what their political. If it requires more than 2 clicks to figure out what you think, then I don't care. I have a 2-click rule. If I have to go to a website or I have to go to a Twitter feed and then. Like, if I have to do a lot of work to find out, then I'm going to find out I'm going to find whatever I need. I'm going to find whatever makes me angry. But if you have it well hidden, I'm okay with it, because most people aren't going to find that anyways. Oh, what happened?
His internet is being weird, so he has to reboot everything. It will be back momentarily.
Confirmed. Alec Baldwin's finger does not like Ike. He is a communist. Anyways, so.
Why?
He's just joking.
Because he's not here and he can't retort.
Sorry.
Because I'm a bitch and I take advantage of people not being in the room. Just like Isaac and Phantom X, who'd never show their face. You cunts.
Somebody clip that and then cut out the part where you just take advantage of people.
No lies detected.
Because I'm a bitch and I take advantage of people.
I learned it from you, Dad.
Is
a bitch.
Yeah, and then we'll run it through a voice modulator and put it on a little like AI thing of Mr. Beast talking. There, we'll do that.
Well, hey, that's a great segue. Speaking of people that their voice should only exist in AI, and the rest of their body should exist in wood chipper. Let's move on to the next one, and this is the one that's got me fired up a lot, because I know I don't want, if they don't want to, share the information if they're a father or not, but I'm a father of somebody that was enjoyed watching Mr. Beast, but I would look over his shoulder, and if you're a parent and you're not looking over your parent's shoulder, you're part of the fucking problem, big time. You better get your shit together and get on it. All right, don't just throw an iPad in their lap and expect they're going to turn out okay. So, sorry, I went into dad mode there.
Give kids any devices, man. That shit rots their brain. It literally rewires them.
Oh, totally. But it's like like literally timed. It's like an hour a day. That's like what he gets.
No,
he gets a
just
little
give
bit.
Give them those little leapfrogs where it's all educational.
Oh yeah, no. Well, we
absolutely no access to the internet.
By the way,
piano.
If you don't have if you have kids or you're planning on having kids and you want them to get into scientific and engineering and stuff like that, there's this company called KiwiCo. We're not sponsored, obviously, because KiwiCo is awesome. Like they have to build things. Like my son just he's been getting them for years, but the most recent one is it's a domino layer. So it's this machine that he has to build. He has to put in the sandwich board, and he has to put in he has to get the wires put into the sandwich board properly. And this thing will lay dominoes in a line so you can knock them over. Like he has to make the machine. It's really cool. KIWICO. It's amazing. And it just basically like it's not easy, especially for somebody his age, and they make you work for it. And once you get it done, it's amazing. Like there's all these great projects that they can work on.
Cool.
So what was that stuff that was, I'm sorry to cut you off. Sorry,
No.
You first. Go ahead.
Please, I talk too much as it is. Go ahead.
What was that stuff like from way back in the day? It was a version of Lego. Was it called like Lego Technic or something, where they actually used like motors and like pulleys and wheels, and you could actually
they still do that. And he makes those too.
Exactly
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah, no, he makes all of that stuff. But the KiwiCo thing is very abstract, and you have to learn how to you have to put transistors into some of these boards. Like it's literally like science related stuff, but there's a payoff. Like I said, it's amazing. So there is you can let them have screen time as long as there's something interactive that they know how to do. Like my son knows he's a really good skateboarder. He knows how to play basketball. He can build things with his hands, not just Legos. It's all about balance. I think that understanding computers, like my parents let me to this career. So screen time, I'm okay with it, but it should be limited. The problem is when you have people that and you see them, they're pushing their kids in their carts with the iPads, and they're like 4 years old, and they're just watching the dumbest shit, and they're calling their parents by their first name, which, by the way, would pretty much I wouldn't be here if I did that shit. Nope. It drives me up a wall. But it's the thumbnail, it's on everybody's mind, especially if you're a parent or if you just care about kids or the sanctity of society. What the hell is going on right here?
Yeah, what did Sophie do?
What happened? Somebody's in the chat. I will kick everybody.
She's always making fun of me. Now she's gonna beat me.
Good.
I'm just kidding.
And we have two Yo Pops.
I love you, Sophie.
Oh no!
Yeah, I love the low.
Yo-Yos.
I love the incredibly low Isaac meme. I'm gonna share this one right now before we get into it. He didn't even try. Like this is so low effort. This is what he thinks of Asian people, and I'm gonna prove the fact. Confirmed. Isaac doesn't like Asian people. Look at that.
What a bigot. What? Yeah. What is that, dude?
Well, look, you got a confused FBI agent right there because there's so many slopes on that.
So many slopes.
Yeah.
Just put pictures of me on every edge, on every like little pictures of me on every edge. Like there's too many slopes.
No, he's like, fuck that. I'm not even gonna try to like make the rest of his head appear. I'm gonna put it. That was Microsoft Paint
using
level.
Proper finger trigger discipline. So.
Yeah, well, that is true. But
yeah,
he has a shitty meme a sloped roof. I was expecting more, Isaac. Apparently, it just if it's not me, it doesn't matter, which means that you're gay for me. Confirmed. So.
Ooh.
He just got a picture of a Rude Eyes background and then put a couple of like copy and paste on there.
He really is a Fed, though. He reeks of Fed. I've met him in person twice. He's such a Fed.
He was nice. He was
he
nice.
keeps trying to get us to like construct, certain things.
Most Feds are.
Yeah.
This isn't a political channel, but I don't like
Isaac, if you have to say no homo, then...
Well, he's just covering all of his bases,
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, there's some female on female crime here. I cannot believe I missed this. This makes me so happy. Little did we know that Jessica Lindstrom was in the Beverly Hillbillies. So I'll show you the proof.
Wow.
I was gonna pull that up. I was just waiting for.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be some thirst right now. There you go.
I'm in Beverly Hillbillies. Hey, that's not too bad actually.
You look at young Dolly Parton. I can see it.
Oh wow, that's not too bad. Wow.
Jess,
I was waiting.
that wig. you seriously need to dress up the next time with that wig.
I don't have that kind of wig.
Get one.
Don't worry, she's gonna be bleaching her hair soon. She's got to turn
Yeah,
all
probably.
different colors of the rainbow, and you have to bleach dark hair first before you can add other color.
Excuse you. I have dark golden blonde hair. It'll be easy for me to bleach my hair.
It's brunette.
But
There's
you're
no
still gonna
such-
bleach your
No,
hair, so
Fucking
okay.
not brunette, damn it. You haven't seen me in person, you motherfucker.
My sister's a dirty blonde, but she is not. She is brunette. So
My hair's
It's a-
not brunette.
it's cope.
It
But
looks
if-
like it, but it's not.
Here
Okay.
she comes to wreck the day.
I'm
Oh,
not kidding. My hair is not
Dark golden brown.
fucking.
Dark golden blonde, aka
all
brown.
right. A message
is
from
not
President
brown.
Jessica Lindstrom. You better let him
My-
know. You're just to make sure
My
you don't
hair's
have a
not
stroke in the
fucking
middle of your
brown.
stream.
Are you
It's not-
freaking kidding me?
Is it what is it? Is it red? It's kind of red.
No, my hair isn't red. I'm not a
Well,
redhead.
the light makes it look red.
Why are you getting mad?
You're in trouble.
Jess?
All right, I know that look. We're moving along. I don't want to move on to the next round. So we will stop because
Because I'm not a fucking brunette.
Shut him down, up and up, shot.
man, ABF is just having tons of problems. Apparently, he's getting re-indicted, even though it's
That's right,
impossible.
Sophie.
But yeah,
Storms are brewing.
storm.
If I have to like take a freaking picture of my hair in the light so you can actually see what color it is, then I will. Like the
There's
actual
the vlog.
like, dummies.
There's a Vegas vlog, Jess. It's just fucking jokes. Lighten up.
Hey,
She does
Egg
light
white,
up
don't
when she
Yeah.
attacks people with electricity. She's like Zeus. She's like a giant,
It's
long-fingered
not
Zeus.
freaking
Isn't
brown.
Zeus blonde
Y'all
too?
are just ridiculous. It's
We're
because
trying
of
to add some diversity. We've got a yellow, a red. We need a brown. So that falls on your head right now.
You got a
you know, my
yellow.
whole life, I was called a dumb blonde.
Say it now, Malty. Say it now,
Life,
bitch.
like,
He's right next
I'm
to
a
you.
dumb blonde. And then now I'm getting like, no, I'm not a brunette. I'm not.
This has devolved to a level that is annoying. Like this is
Oh.
like, but you know what? We haven't devolved to a level of.
Hayden understands me. He says he gets it. In the build and inside it looks dark, but in the sunlight it doesn't. He's
He's a redhead. He doesn't even have a soul. He's just mimicking talking points. All right, that's a non-starter.
Use
Daywalker.
He's a daywalker. Yes.
Maybe I should show y'all a picture of when I was like a little girl, and you'll see how blonde I was, and you're like, "Oh, she is the blonde, but she just dark. Her hair." just
I don't know if that's the best
Oh,
idea
I was
considering
like,
you're a
hold
mod on
because of-
GNG. Why give that
Because
ammo
of the
to people?
topic that we're about
Yeah.
to talk about, I don't think we need to
I
see
don't think that's a good
pictures of when
idea.
people
Oh,
are
never
letters.
mind. Yeah. Oh boy. Just kidding, guys. Sorry.
So
Yeah, I
is
hate 'em.
so I was trying to pull up an article, but honestly, I've been following it closely. So you all know where we're going with it. The whole thing is the I saw this coming a mile away. Honestly, I don't know when he started. Does anybody know when he started? I think it was like 2 years ago. I know it was at least 2 years ago when he started growing his hair out and painting his fingernails and wearing hats that say
Talking about
Chica on
Multi?
it. It was really messed up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really thought it was.
We're talking about Multi.
sorry, Malty.
No, that's good.
I'm just making sure you're paying attention. I'm making sure you're paying attention. Everybody paying attention. But no, so I was looking over his shoulder like you should. If you're a parent, you don't look over your kid's shoulder. You're doing a piss poor job, and I'm more than willing to judge you on that. Look over your kid's shoulder. You don't have to do it all the time. You don't have to be a helicopter parent, but you need to be tuned in to what your kids are doing. So my son was watching Mr. Beast, which was pretty fairly wholesome and fun and innocuous, which is kind of part of the problem. I think it was early 2022 because it was when we moved to where we live. And I know it wasn't before that. I know he's watching it before that. It wasn't a problem. But it was when I saw the longer hair and the manscaping of somebody that used to have scruff, and he was wearing like there's an effeminate thing going on, and I didn't, if you're a parent and you're actually care about your children and you don't treat them like purse puppies like a lot of people do, left, right, or center, by the way, actually get involved with your child's life and do something. Sorry, it really gets me annoyed on this subject, but I started noticing that he was getting more effeminate, and they weren't saying anything about it. They weren't addressing it, and I started looking into it, and nothing was being said yet. But I'm like, I don't. This doesn't pass the smell test. So I was like, hey, can you watch something else? Because this isn't like the 4 channels that a lot of us grew up with, or even like the 30 to 40 cable channels that some of you might have grown up with. This is YouTube. There's so much stuff out there. You'll never hit all of it. So that he could watch something else. So I told him to watch something else. And lo and behold, about 2 or 3 months after that, Chris, CHRIS Tyson, decided he wanted to come out as a trans individual. And I try not to cast aspersions onto people because we all have our failures and foibles, but this one came off as like, you just know a creep when you see one, and you should. If you're a parent, you need to like have that radar built in. Wouldn't you agree? Anybody on the panel?
Oh, cool. Well, why are you not paying attention to your kids in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. You should be paying attention to your kids
and disciplining them when they need discipline. You can't just drink away until you drown out their cries. You have to actually pay attention and teach them right from wrong, etiquette, manners, and also that it's okay to have action figures if you're a dude, but you can't play with Barbie. Screw you.
Unless you're like she's being held hostage and Duke or Flint have to save her. Yeah, unless she's a damsel.
Come and save the day.
Yeah, or you tear it apart, which is perfectly okay if you're a guy. Yeah, you just if you hide it and take all of her clothes and put them on her head, that's fine. If you disrespect the Barbie doll, that's where we need to be. So, but anyway, so this was like about 2 or 3 years in the making. I can't remember how much, because if anybody's had kids, your time blurs like a son of a bitch. It could be a week ago or 3 years ago. It all seems like the same amount of time. But yeah, oh yes, I'll get to that. But it has come to pass that a certain Chris, I'm not going to use his, I'm going to dead name the fuck out of this guy, but Chris Tyson, he has been caught talking about a lot of lewd stuff to children. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's not like you can say, 16, 17, those are state laws. No, these people are early teenagers, barely teenagers. And that's a problem. And anybody that saw this guy and what he was doing understood that was the arc that he was moving towards, but people like Mr. Beast decided to do nothing and defend him, which is the worst type of person, is the enabler, the person that is so nice that they let evil just kind of go by, So I'll get into more of the details, but what do you guys think about this whole situation? To me, it sickens me to a level that I'm within a few hours of where he lives. I would really... Anyways, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's really messed up. Like, especially what he does to his own kid is really disgusting. Anyway,
if you're putting high heels on your little kid, you should not even have custody, in my opinion.
It's one thing to goof around and wear them and be like, oh, look, we're wearing these high heels. But it's completely different saying like, oh yeah, look at these, wear them because, if you want to be a girl, you can. There's like big difference.
Child abuse.
And it's just
child abuse, grooming your own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing. Here's the most disgusting part about this. I want to pull up the articles, but there's so many articles and there's so much. Like I can't remember the guy's name. He was on Side Scrollers earlier. I think he was just a random guy who used to be in the Army or the Navy or something like that, and he just decided he's like, hey, I'm going to look into this. But the long and short of it is, and it's all out there. This isn't conjecture. It's been proven. He was talking about, he was sending henchai and a thing called LOLI corn, which is basically skirting around cheese pizza laws to show disgusting images of cartoons of kids. And of kids. And this guy, Shadman, I think is his name, which is unfortunate for FNT panelist, but he had commissioned Keemstar's daughter, who was 8 at the time, which is utterly disgusting. Like, seriously, I don't know how Keemstar just didn't drive up there and just, cause a drama alert with a hammer, So the whole thing is just disgusting. Yeah, he did. Whoa, hey. Speaking of long-haired homosexuals, how you doing, sir?
Hey, yo. What's going on, guys?
What's up, Big A?
Oh, we're just talking about people that deserve a millstone around their neck and to be thrown.
No, I've got some opinions about this fucking this Chris Mr. Beast stuff that I haven't.
You're gonna have to take over because I'm literally about ready to go on a Who ride if I have to talk about it any longer. It gets me really.
Okay, no. Okay, so being somebody who, like, I've watched some of Mr. Beast's content, right? Like, I've found some of it to be, like, somewhat entertaining whenever he's doing his big, oh, we're giving away this, like, island thing or whatever, right? Like, it's kind of a fun watch for, like, 15, 20 minutes, whatever, where they're having some kind of game show thing going on. But, I grew up in the game show era, as I'm sure most of you did, right? Like, you're home sick, from school, and there's game shows that are on, and you're watching people win things, and it's kind of a fun watch sometimes. But there was a moment that this fucker started getting real weird that I remember seeing it happen. Like, he where he started growing out his hair, like you guys were talking about earlier, and it's like there was something just odd about it. And then as they started to get more into we're just going to lean into this thing, it became it got to a point that I was just like, no, every time I see this fucker on screen, I'm upset that I'm watching the video that he's on, because this is a channel that is targeted toward kids, and everybody is allowing this shit to happen. Nobody is bringing anything up. And so everyone involved there, I'm kind of like, why would you allow this to be presented in front of children where, fast forward a couple of years, you're looking at a man who a lot of people like to say he abandoned his wife and kid, but we know for a fact that he didn't abandon them, that they just kind of went along with it to a point, because he's still able to see his kid, take pictures of his kid wearing high heel shoes. The fact that this is a mind virus. This infects people and they push it down onto other unsuspecting people. And that's the only reason we are where we are today, is because people like Chris, who I think, honestly, he probably took this route because stuff started coming out about him saying the N-word and saying other things like earlier on. And this was his scapegoat of, oh, well, you can't talk about me because I'm trans. Like that was his entire point in this, I personally think. Because we've seen people do crazier shit for less reasons, right? Internet fame is one of those things that causes people to do wild shit, and then they get completely engulfed in it. And from what I've seen, I think that the people that are around Chris should have gotten him help a long time ago, whenever he first started having mental breakdowns about stuff. And now they're dealing with the repercussions of that.
Yeah, and I thought that was...
The repercussions are that he was messaging minors in Discords or in whatever, media you want to put it on, right? And it's one thing to run like a Discord or something that, like, where minors are allowed to, like, be in there. right? But that's only because of modern day internet bullshit. Because nobody under 18 should be allowed on the fucking internet. Not on the open internet where everything is just available, and but they shouldn't be there. It's a different thing if you're like your leapfrog for your kid is like getting updates or whatever. Like you should still be looking at that as a parent to see what those updates are. But for the general internet, like Twitch, I think it's 13 is the age to get on Twitch.
I think like 12 actually. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of Snapchat. Snapchat's even worse. That's fucking.
I need to address it. I need to address a chat. A chat. It was by Ido Mike. It works, but only 58% of the time. You got to be careful. So it works. It works 60% of the time, all the time. Yeah.
Well, the other 42% of the time, it doesn't end very well.
No. But you don't have to worry about anybody making fun of you, or at least you won't care.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not going to affect you if people make fun of you.
Yeah. I went there. I don't give a shit.
Going back to this, like the Twitch thing, you have to be 12 or 13. Like, who's verifying that? Because you're using your parents' accounts, and they already know how old the parents are if you have it linked up to anything, whether it be a debit or credit card or anything like that. So if the kids is under your account, or they can just sneak onto your account, it's like, well, of course they can easily get in. That's all just
it shouldn't have.
That's all just a smoke screen and some way to cover their own asses. It doesn't actually do anything to help keep children from seeing that kind of content.
Good parenting keeps children away, and that's the problem.
One of the big problems is that, like, with a lot of this stuff, like kids are like suggestible, right? Like you can convince a kid to believe fucking anything. I don't know if you guys watched Patrick Bet-David, but the other day on his show, they played a video of he was on a plane with his wife and kids, and for his like youngest kid who's like 4 or 6 or something like that, he was like, "Hey, let me show you a magic trick," and he grabbed one of those containers that has like the cubes of gum in it, right? You can buy them at the store. They're like fit in your cup holder in your car. That was the marketing.
Yeah, they go in the cup holder, right?
Yeah, right. So he grabs one of those and he holds it in front of her and he shakes it and he goes, "You want to see a magic trick?" And so you can hear everything like bouncing around in it, right? And his kid's standing there at the side of this table. And he goes, "Okay, ready?" And he like covers it in both of his hands and shakes it twice. Then throws it over his shoulder and you hear it just rattling around and like shaking behind him. And then he just puts up 2 fists and goes, "Which hand is it in?" And obviously it's not in either hand. Right. And then he just reaches behind him whenever she picks the second hand, grabs it, and as she turns and looks at her mom, puts it behind her head and goes, "Ah, here it is." And she's like, "Wow." Like kids are super suggestible. They're dumb, right?
And
children are stupid.
And that's the way God designed them to be, is
exactly
impressionable so that the parents can raise them and mold them. Yeah.
Right.
The problem is when you're giving the power to the state or the corporate media or these psyops like fucking Mr. Beast and his creepy ass friend, that's where we have a problem.
Yeah, because it's like they don't care. They're part of this cult that wants everybody to come to their side. And the easiest thing for them to do is, as kids are starting to hit puberty and starting to hit this time in their life, is to infect them with, "Oh, you're uncomfortable? Well, maybe you're the different gender. Right. Let's get you pushed into this system that's going to make millions of dollars off of you by the time all of this is done." And, you know, that's why people like Chloe Cole exist, where if you guys don't know who Chloe Cole is,
yeah, it makes
like she's a girl who was transitioned at, I believe it was 13 or 14. They did surgeries on her because she was trying to transition into a boy. They put her on hormone treatment. Mm-hmm. They cut her breasts out. And
and it was really so. Jessica, you had something to say?
Yes. because I was a tomboy when I was young. When I was
Remember
like
when
11.
those were allowed to exist?
Yeah. Mhm. I was a huge tomboy, and I had my twin brother, so we were like, but I couldn't imagine if I was a young girl now and I was that way, dressing how I did. I was always wearing like pants and like I just looked. I was trying to be like really boyish. She would be like, "Oh, are you want to be a boy?" I mean, that would be friggin' horrible. And like being that young, it's just appalling to me because it's like, oh my
Well,
god,
it is because being that young, it's like you're into what you're into, right? And if you like, if you're a girl and you like to go outside and play in the dirt and like have fun in that way, right? Like you're out there, you're playing with the boys. Like that was a tomboy, and now they're trying to make it to where that doesn't exist. No, it's you're supposed to be a boy. We need to put you on hormone replacement therapy. We need to do this. We need to do that. Like all of these crazy things that irreversibly screw up somebody's life. And there's an entire side of this current atmosphere that does not care that they are screwing up somebody's life.
No, you know why? Is because they want them to join the ranks. They don't care.
That's
You're part
exactly
of the infantry. Yeah. But here's the thing. When I was in high school, I was very shy. I didn't talk a lot. I know that's a shock to everybody on the panel because I generally take my steamroller and put it into full gear. But I was very shy. I didn't come out of my shell till I was in college in my early 20s. And I thought, and you can make fun of me. Don't let it get too sour here. But I thought
was shy as hell when I was.
I thought
oh
I
my
was
God.
I couldn't. Girls wanted nothing to do with me, even though I was fucking fine as hell. But that's besides the point. No, I'm just kidding. No. I was awkward. I didn't dress well. I had a weird haircut. I was just weird. I was a nerd. I cared more about computers and stuff like that than anything. So
yeah, but
I would have I would have internal dialogues. I'm like, am I gay? I'm like, no, just I had no game. Once I got into college, I'm like, oh fuck, no, I'm not gay, not at all. But that's that 2-year period between like about 15 to 17 where you're just like, you just don't know what's going on. Your hormones are going crazy. You're growing up. You're turning into an adult. Your brain cannot comprehend the heightened level of work you have to do at school, like with like more and like stuff that's actually going to pertain to your career. Like there's a lot of stuff getting thrown at you, and if you're awkward, you're going to get eaten up by that. And I have no doubt that in the mid 90s that they would have absolutely owned my ass in today's culture. And that's the part that makes me the most angry. Yeah. Thank you, Rogue Attraction. I barely saw some stuff, and I'm not. Yeah, no. Twitter is just like rife with that, So speaking of gay people, but
stay off Twitter if you don't. Spoilers, but
stay off Twitter. Period. But yeah.
Yep,
But anyways, no. But I was socially awkward. I found myself, and I realized that not only was I was the farthest thing from that, but you don't know because you're just like, what's going on? And it wasn't like there was any pressure to be that, But it's just like, and I know I'm exposing a lot here, but this is why it makes me so angry, is because I would have been one of those people they would have just been chomping at the bit to prey on, and that makes me really angry.
I have personally dealt with a situation where my girlfriend's oldest child, because she's divorced, she was married for almost 10 years. Her oldest child, her father would every day whenever she would come home from school, her father was telling her, well, it's okay if you're trans. If you think you're a boy. She's a 13-year-old girl who likes to dress like, with like baggy pants and chains, and like she's like kind of gawky kind of girl, right? Like,
that was me.
Yeah. Well, her dad was telling her at one point, it's okay if you're actually a boy. You just need to tell us.
Oh, my God.
And like I had to sit down with this girl and be like, listen, that's bullshit. And the stuff that your father is telling you is fucking insane because you're
Who is
not
her
a boy.
dad?
You are a girl. Yes, it's her biological father telling her this.
Normally,
And
it's the moms. That's crazy.
yeah, no, her mom based. Like her
Her
mom
mom's
gets
based. Yeah, we met her in Dallas. It's like, 'cause
Oh.
obviously she left him,
Yeah,
I would assume, because he just betas.
Well, it's
Good Lord.
Yeah, we
it's a
don't need to talk
situation
about
I don't want to get into with that. But anyway, I was having to sit down and talk to her and be like, listen, the stuff that your dad is telling you, it's not real. This is insanity. This is stupid. And she goes, yeah, no, I know. Like we make fun of people saying this shit at school. And I was like, good, keep fucking doing it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Laugh at it because it's a fucking joke. And
Thank goodness.
then I come to find out that I think it was Thanksgiving last year. She told us in a roundabout way, she was like, oh yeah, dad and his girlfriend were sitting at the, adults table at Thanksgiving and they were making bets on who of the kids is going to end up being gay. I was like, okay, that's the problem. See, they're trying to push this shit. This isn't a thing that just ends up happening in the sense of this dichotomy, right? Like this is a broken apart family, and you have a whole separate part of the family that is taking bets on which of the kids is going to end up being gay.
Here, I have
because they just know it's going to be one of them. Well,
Okay,
no,
so
that's influence is what that is.
Yes. Oh, totally. Yeah, it's totally influence. But I want to show Hayden's girlfriend's dad in his current state. If anybody with any kind of morals would take care of it. So.
Oh, there you go.
Bingo.
Yeah. No, the Bible doesn't mince words with.
To be clear, not her dad, her ex-husband.
Oh.
Either way.
Wow.
Whoever leads our young ones astray, they deserve the millstone. I love how the shark's coming in for the kill. That makes it even better. Like somebody who's really thirsty, but I'm okay with it.
This is something that it's personal to me just because, like I said, yeah, I watched a couple of Mr. Beast videos and like I liked whenever he did the Squid Game thing. That was a fun little thing that he did off of the movie that came out, and then or not movie, I guess, a TV series. But then, he's done a couple of other fun things that are just kind of fun to watch because somebody comes out on top of that, like winning. And I always thought that was cool because, again, I grew up in the game show generation where you're out of school for a day, you're homesick, you're sitting at home, you're watching Price is Right, you're looking at all of these game shows that happen during that time of day, right? And that's basically what Mr. Beast runs. But then watching this happen, whenever you run it up along what I've actually dealt with, seeing some of this stuff, like it hits me in kind of a personal level because it's like, no, this is brainwashing. That's what a lot of this stuff is. These kids who are unsure of themselves and they're confused. They're having this shit thrown in their face, whether it be from YouTube, TV, public school, their friends who are having it pushed on them from those other places. Like, it's going to end up infecting children. And it's something that needs to be smashed out and not allowed to be in polite society.
Yeah, shame works. And we need to get back to that point. So
yep.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Well, I've had the pleasure of meeting Hayden's girlfriend. She is no beta. She
is not.
She is woman to hear her roar. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, if you think I'm an aggressive person, put her about a notch or two above me. Because any of the shit that I give her, she gives it right back to me.
That dynamic y'all have is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
It's fun. It's fun. We argue and we yell at each other. For those of you who don't know in chat, we argue and yell at each other, and we make a whole public spectacle of it, and then we hug each other, and like it's fine. We're not actually mad at each other.
Yeah, people
Yep,
are like,
we
are you okay? Like, no, that's just how we talk.
Yeah, we love it.
Well, that's foreplay. We're riled up and ready to go.
Exactly. It's a lot of fun because our relationship is very we butt heads, and even if it's just a little bit, we'll turn it into a whole spectacle for everybody around. and we have fun with it, it's a very unique type of relationship, and it's doing good for both of us. Like we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm glad she's disconnected from that toxic guy. And anything I've said tonight is just a commentary, a joke on what he deserves. Only we can actually deal with comedy and hyperbole, unlike the other side who just has to attack everything and make it like hateful. So I'm just saying, pretty gross. Probably not the best course of action with your children. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
keep them away from Mr. Beast until Mr. Beast makes a fucking statement and says, "Hey, listen," because I think he can come out of this on top. But
a man with $2 billion and a $2 haircut, there's something wrong with that man. All right, that's all I got to say.
That's fair.
Like his haircut is what I comb my hair in when I'm just don't give a fuck. Like, and he's got a weird beard, and like he looks like one of the Men in Black aliens. Like he just looks like there's an alien. Like he doesn't. He looks like he's trying to approximate a person.
Dude,
like,
yeah, like his thumbnails. If you see his thumbnails on whatever videos he does, and he does that smile where it like just shows a bunch of teeth.
He's 26, by the way.
Looks like a
26.
robot, dude.
Yeah, that was pulled
Really?
from one of his.
Wow,
but yeah. He's only
younger than I
26.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what
there's
happens when you
something.
blow up on the internet whenever you're 19, right? Like, he's somebody who spent his formative years trying to figure out how YouTube worked, and he figured it out. And now at 26, he's the biggest YouTuber on the planet.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is that young?
He's young.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my
He's
god!
not even 30.
Maybe.
It's like
He looks-
Beardo's age.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Imagine
Beardo's in his
giving
26.
Beardo that much reach.
Oh
Like,
god!
no.
I'd rather have Beardo,
Oh,
to be
no.
honest with you.
And to that end, can we just thank God for Jeremy?
His
and
head
Ryan?
would get bigger.
Yeah. Like we worry about Beardo, but Benology, like if that guy gets loose, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, let me
He's a
just make my
dad,
little
he has
disclaimer.
kids.
Yeah, at least he has lots of kids.
He's got like 6 kids, yeah, so he doesn't know how to pull out. He doesn't know what birth control is. He doesn't know what his wife's stomach looks like. I just wanted to make the disclaimer that like Beardo is actually like a really freaking cool guy if you catch him like alone at the meetups and you actually just talk to him, because he doesn't have people rushing. He's working the entire time.
Yeah.
And he's totally cool with being the butt of a joke. So
He doesn't have to
Yeah.
pretend to be
About it
straight on
more.
stream. He can be gay in person. Yes, I agree.
I actually told him when I was in Orlando, I was like, I kind of laid off the gay jokes a little bit, and he's all, why?
Yeah.
Go harder. That's what he told me.
Whenever I talked to him in Dallas, I was just like, dude, I love that you just accept that you're the butt of a bunch of jokes. And he goes, dude, it's fun. You just don't take it personal and let him roll and just lean into it. It's like, okay, yeah.
Those same people will
like-
give you a hug and buy a drink for you in person because
Absolutely.
you let them laugh at you. I mean, that's just, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with
But
that.
we hung out with Beardo, Jay, and the Saska sisters the night before the meetup.
That was super fun.
I'm so jealous.
It was, yeah. We were all out there. We were just standing in the street, hanging out for like an hour.
Oh wow!
Because we just happened to walk by a bar that they were all, the 4 of them were sitting at, and they were the only people on the patio.
Oh my god!
And
It was at Yard House.
we walked by. We were like, "Oh shit, what's up?" And then they came out and talked to us. And we spent like an hour like standing there in the street just talking. Like
Wow.
they're all great people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then it was like whenever we got to the meetup the next day and saw him again, it was like, hey, because we had seen him the day before. And
I wish you would have been there at the Lazy Dog. That was something else. And if Vagabendo's still in the chat, you are a reprehensible person, and I miss you greatly. Like, it made that waitress so uncomfortable, and it was the shit. So
those are pretty good.
Yeah, that was really fun. At least we weren't as angry as that one small guy that was angry with his wife. That guy was like fucking off kilter. You remember that ABF?
Oh, are you talking about the dude that got arrested?
About Riley?
No, not right. We all knew he was weird, but no, I'm talking about the guy outside when we were leaving the bar earlier in the day, and the guy was like, "Oh, I'm looking at other girls." Like he was like yelling at his wife, and that dude. Yeah. And we had to walk across the street uncomfortably. That was like, okay,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
that sounds like a fucking event.
It was an event, dude.
He was very loud. Very loud.
How long were we there? Like 2 or 3 hours. That there was so much shit shoved into that. I in my brain it like parses it out like a 3-day weekend, but it was like one night. it was so much shit.
Yeah,
by the way,
it does feel like one night.
People, if you're not coming to the meetups, come to the meetups not because of your favorite YouTubers, but because of the people in the chat, because you don't understand how awesome they are. 100%.
Dude, and if you're going to the meetups, check with other people in Discord and meet up outside the actual meetup too. It's really fun.
Yes.
I dare say the meetup we had before was pretty fun. It was really fun.
Like Cerberus showed up. Yeah, Cerberus showed up at our little drink party that we had.
And by the way, if you're like, man, I don't know what to do with my hair regimen. I don't know how to take care of my hair with shampoo and conditioner. Talk to Cerberus, because the man has the most beautiful head of hair you've ever seen on any human being ever. Like it's disgusting how beautiful his hair is. And I know you're gonna watch this after the fact. Yeah, he's a Pantene
the face
Pro V.
of like Pantene or something.
We joked around and were like, do a Pantene Pro V, and he went like this. And we're just like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, so, he was hilarious, but he's such a good person. It was such a fun meetup, and that's how it goes. It's like you talk with Eric July, who's awesome. He's the one that got me into the fellowship, which is odd because I started with politics and ended up in the fellowship via Eric D. July.
Yeah, another one who came from politics and ended up finding the fellowship and getting back to your nerd roots and going, yeah, you know what, I like this a lot more.
Yeah, you know what got me into the fellowship was Quarter Black Garrett. They were talking about Leslie Headland. He said, "Too ugly to be assaulted" for the first time. And I replayed that. I have never missed an episode live since then. I might miss parts of it, but I've never missed the majority of it since that day. And I think it was probably like 2 years ago, but it was so
Yeah, it was whenever they announced the acolyte.
Acolyte,
right?
yeah. Too ugly to be assaulted. And just kind of looked dead eye into camera. And even Eric D. July had to turn off his camera, which that made me so happy. Because that guy can cook and talk about stuff that is like kind of like teetering on not okay for YouTube, but okay for society as a whole. He did a great job. But I fell in love
Eric for a couple of years.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. So
yeah,
to that end,
me too. Like just do it. Pull the trigger. Go. If you have time, do it.
Yeah, and fly Spirit Airlines, but make sure that you got a shiv. Just kidding. No,
don't try to get a shiv.
No, actually, I was gonna say. No, just hide it in your prison wallet. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I tell the best jokes. It's okay.
In Spirit Minecraft is what you meant to say.
Yes, in Minecraft. But no, what I'm saying is that becomes the best part of the meetup is when you associate the faces of the people that you interact with. I still can't wait to meet Eric K. And if I met him, I apologize because
he was at the Vegas meetup.
I wasn't at the
Yeah,
Vegas.
Eric K goes to Vegas.
Yeah, I wasn't at the Vegas. I want to go there, but that's a bit of a trap.
I met Eric last year at Vegas because I didn't go this year to Vegas, but I met him last year in Vegas.
He seems like a good dude.
Casey was asking which meetup. I think the Orlando and the Vegas are the two ones that you should try to make.
The Orlando one is
I'm
pretty
gonna
big
try to go to Dallas every year.
That was fun.
And then I'm gonna try to go to Orlando.
Hold on. Hold on, my red-haired intelligent friend. What? Who do we lose? Okay.
Scroll through the Deadpool comments.
Sounds like Jess.
Yeah, scroll through. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so hey Denki, do you? Okay, can you drop that in Discord?
What is his Twitter handle? I can't remember. Is it like?
No, but I talked to him in Discord. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty important. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
Just look up Mr. Beast.
If anybody has it,
I
bring it
did.
up. But
Okay.
I will.
I'll bring it back up.
My internet is not as
Oh,
dependable.
Mr.
as it-
Beast made the statement, right? Okay, I was looking
Yeah.
at Chris for a sec. Let's see here.
Now, Chris made his fucking crybaby, I'm stepping away statement where he didn't fucking say anything.
This is not pulling up for me.
I'm trying to find it.
X super official.
1-800 Denki. If you can, by the way, you're awesome. If you can share that, and if you can share that with me in Discord, wherever you want to, I don't care.
I can share the screen if you want.
Yeah, request it and I'll put it up there. Thank you, Denki. I really appreciate it, man. Denki is
This
the
is
best.
the
of
one
us,
right
man.
now, right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Do a zoom in there so people can read. Control scroll if you can, or control plus.
I got you.
Ooh woo.
Do I need to go further?
No. So
cool.
somebody with an effeminate voice. I guess it's none of us. All right, we'll try it. Over the last few days, I've become
You have
aware
the
of
voice?
serious allegations of Ava Tyson. Okay, so first of all,
Chris. You mean Chris?
Chris. Yes. You damn right, Isaac. Isaac is killing it right now. Like he is not Isaac. Isaac is he's killing me in the memes, honestly.
He's also killing me as well.
Yeah. No, he's killing everybody. He's
killing a lot of
indiscriminate. Yeah, no, he just doesn't care.
We're all dead.
He's Ray Fiennes' character in Schindler's List. He just doesn't care. He just
Oh my god.
It's okay. It was a movie, not real life.
Oh, you got the voice changer, by the way.
I mean, I do, but I don't know if I can do
I don't
like
know
the
about
slight. I don't know if I can do the slight gayness. Yes, it was a Freudian slip. Okay, I might be. I might have IDS.
Just mispronounce your S's.
Over the last few days, I've become aware of serious allegations of Ava Tyson. Okay, so that right there tells you that because he tries to show that he talks about like he's a Christian. He is not.
No, this whole statement's a fucking nothing burger.
Yeah. He didn't even call him Ava Chris Tyson, which is what he goes by. Ava Tyson's behavior in line, I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts, but you are giving the person the name that does it because of autogynephilia. He doesn't do it because, yes, he does it because he loves to see himself as a woman. And that's the problem with these people that think being a Christian is being a good person and just accepting everything. Tolerance is not a Christian virtue. And that's the problem with Mr. Beast is he is a fake altruistic person. He's a piece of shit. Plain and simple. I hope he changes his ways. I'm hating his sins. I don't hate him. I hate the way he's handling the thing. Anyways, and I'm opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I've been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure that I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and have taken immediate action to remove Ava. Okay, once again, calling him by his fetish name. Sorry. From the company,
Yeah, no,
my
that's
channel.
exactly that's 100% correct. Don't
He's been
apologize for
standing
that.
strong on it.
And any association with Mr. Beast. I do not condone or support any inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct the comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings.
What further action is he going to take? Like you've already fucking kicked Chris out of the fucking company. There's no other further actions you can take unless you're directly involved in something.
Okay, so first of all,
Beast, Jimmy.
So
How
first
about
of all,
take an action period, because we know he didn't kick him out of the company. That's a deal in order for him to not for the Chris dude to not have to pay for the divorce.
there you go. Denki was always dropping the truth bombs.
Well,
Absolutely, Jimmy knew.
Chris claimed to have stepped down, but I think that Mr. Beast told him to do that. It was
Well,
like
you know what he said? He said we mutually agreed. No, it's like you got fired is what you got. Yeah. If it's mutual, you're fired. You don't have equal footing with your employer.
Yeah,
As much
you
as
don't-
these lefties think that they do, they don't.
There's
They think it
no
was a
option
forced
to stay.
resignation?
He claimed Chris claims that he left the company.
But it was a
Yeah,
mutual
so you let him do it.
separation,
So,
which
so
means
it's
he
a
got
forced
fired.
resignation,
Yeah.
so everyone saves
Yep.
face. It's
Yeah.
a forced resignation.
But I
that-
think that he was
basically
coached
you're
by
getting-
Mr. Beast to do that.
I agree.
So,
And I'm kind of disheartened with the people that did not ratio, or at least attempt to ratio Mr. Beast. I know there's a lot of people there, but if you're not even using his name that he uses on his Twitter, Ava Chris Tyson. You're saying Ava Tyson, which means that you're placating his bullshit. That's my problem.
well,
there
Craig
are
pointed
so many
out-
people. Yeah, go ahead.
Like Craig pointed out earlier, he asked the panel how many views you think that Mr. Beast got in the last month. Did you guys watch that earlier? And
Oh yeah, it was 3.2 billion or something like that.
I think it was 3 something billion. And like, dude, try to even like wrap your head around that.
I couldn't wrap my
So-
head around him hiring somebody to investigate him.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
his own company is like
good luck trying to ratio him.
Sure, it's third party, but it's like
Oh no. Well, there'll be people. Okay, so dipshit decided he wanted to push this radical agenda and support his goofball, disgusting friend. He's in the state of North Carolina. All right, we're not like okay. I live just south of that. North Carolina might be a purple state, but it is not it's not a state that deals with riots. Doesn't like let people just deface everything. Even if a Democrat is in power, they don't put up with that shit. So he is in a state, especially in a part of a state that is not going to put. If the county police catches wind of his disgusting behavior, his ass is grass. And I'm talking about Chris Tyson. Like he's not in
Fucking
California,
hopefully.
he's not in Texas. Yeah, no, he's going to catch it. Like North Carolina does not put up with that shit. All right, so as much
But
as
again,
people,
all we've seen so far, all we've seen is made inappropriate jokes, which if you have minors on your server that you're on, you shouldn't be making inappropriate jokes.
yeah,
Like,
and that's my whole thing.
and-
That's why I took my son off before I saw he was trans. I saw that he was going that way because I'm not an idiot. I see how that works. Like
Yeah.
how these fetishists go that way and become succumb to autogynephilia, which is, by the way, if you see any of these people in public, that's primarily what they, if they get offended if you use the wrong pronouns, that's pretty much what they're in it for. Is for
That's the thing. It's
gratification of a certain nature, and you might not want to hear it, and people might watch this and might hate it, and they might try to find out, who I am and what it doesn't matter. The truth exists, and if you're denying it, you're part of the problem. So, not to go too deep into that, but the problem is, with adults, it's like, okay, that's bull crap. I don't believe in it. But when you're marketing yourself as a 12 and over channel, it's disgusting. Full stop. And that's my problem. And that's why I pulled my son off that channel. Guess what? He didn't care. And as a matter of fact, he makes fun of Chris Tyson. And my 11-year-old dunks on your stupid ass friend, Mr. Beast. Why don't you suck on that for a little while? So, okay, thank you. Thank you for one time. Okay, can we capture that? Can we put a plaque? Can we make a plaque of this? I have witnesses, all right. Anyways.
Rare Isaac W.
So I'm sorry. I've been pontificating. I'm not pontificating, but I've been going way too long because I'm a father of a son. These people are trying to like pull these stupid psyops on. But if anybody has any additional comments on this or anything they have to say or anything they have to say about pop culture in general, I'm here for it. So by all means, you have the floor. I'll start with Malty here. We'll do our outros, but I want to hear what we need to hear going into the next year because culture is changing. People are starting to get wise to the nonsense being pulled on us. What would you give them for advice going forward?
One thing, and I have to bring this back to the Fellowship, the 199. Start talking to people around you. You'll realize that a lot of them are way more based than they let on, and that's because they feel like they've been beaten and battered down for speaking their true mind. All you have to do is just have an open conversation with them. You'll find out there's a lot more people that think like you, and you don't feel so alone. Okay, so as far as outros go, yeah, we've got a video dropping tomorrow, and we'll still be doing more. You'll see us in Discord, obviously. I love all y'all, and like, it's been fucking great to meet every single one of you.
100%. And by the way, Malty and Lady Medea, but mostly Malty. Nothing against Lady Medea, but Malty is a fine connoisseur. He is a full seller of random horror movies. And I didn't even know any of these existed. So the man loves what he puts out there. So if you see Malty's name attached to one of our videos, you got to watch him because he is 100% passionate about what he does. I'm not saying any of us aren't, but he is all in to the random horror movie you've never heard of. I've never heard of what you're seeing tomorrow. I don't want to give up the ghost, but it's it looks like it's going to be a really good one. And most of his videos do well because he really goes in deep into things that people don't even know about. So thank you for everything you do, helping us here at the GCA, sir.
This one could have been 6 hours long, but I tried to keep it to 45 minutes as I was like, I could have totally EFAP'd this whole thing. And if you watch the film itself, which I hope you do, you'll know why, because I give you just a little bit.
Ooh, teasers abound. I like it. So, all right, sir. Well, thank you. It's been always a pleasure streaming with you, unless it's on Off the Hip, because that's a shit show where I get made fun of. Anyways, moving on. Yo, Pops, you recently covered the Evo convention, didn't you? And Side Scrollers did a great job of underlining why it transcends video game players. It's just a fun event. And I would recommend that you go to you search for YoPops 215 if you could drop that. Yeah, it's Nagrinol. Nagrinol's the man. Seriously, Nagrinol's yes, he's the Cthulhu mod. He exists in multiple universes. So, anyways, let us know about that video and let us know what you got coming up, sir.
Unfortunately, with that video, I had some internet connection issues when I actually got there. So it's about a 20-minute video, and then like StreamYard's just totally crapped out. But it's posted up there. I do have some video clips and stuff that I took. We'll see if I do anything with that. I dropped a short. I just messed around, dropped a short to see how that went. So if anyone wants to check it out, it's on my channel, YoPops 215 on YouTube. Nice. But it's always a learning experience. So if there's other events, anything else going on, now I know. And then we'll get everything recalibrated, and hopefully the next time around I'll actually have something good for you guys out there. So
yeah, man. Yeah, YoPops is
hey, I'm not like you guys, dude. You guys got the whole video and stream thing down. You guys are professionals. I am just a guy.
Professionals.
Okay, stop. All right. We agree we're inherently smarter than you because you're from California, but we'll just move on from that and move on to the next person. Nagrinol, what do you got going on besides caddying in a exclusive golf club in New York?
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Hoodie's just leaning into everything right now. It's hilarious.
I feel like Hoodie's account's been taken over.
Hoodie's on cough syrup because he wasn't feeling.
Oh, that's yeah.
He's drunk as hell, and he found that picture of me as a chick, and he's just like,
he's gonna start recommending some
Hands
shit
up,
coin
boy.
soon.
Hands
Watch.
up.
He's typing with calloused palms. I agree.
But yeah, you can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and X. And you can find all those links on my link tree.
All right. Yeah.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Man. All right. Hayden75. Thank you for joining us late stream. And by the way, you picked the best time. You are omnipotent. It seems to be.
Thank you. I was watching. I had some opinions, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? I got to jump in." But so I am driving home from work tomorrow, which is also when my Starlink is supposed to arrive.
Ooh.
So next time I come to work, I should have Starlink. It doesn't mean I'll be on camera when I'm at work. I got to get that kind of thing figured out. But I am going to see Deadpool and Wolverine on Friday. And then on Saturday, Mo and I are going to be on Nerd Wars.
Freckle Legion, baby. Let's go.
The Freckle Legion will be on Nerd Wars on Saturday. And I'm probably gonna want to talk Deadpool. I think I'm gonna make a attempt to make a review of it. I don't know how to review shit, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. And I'll once I get the Starlink, I'll be making more videos more consistently, trying to figure out when it's gonna happen. I haven't been able to make them for the last week and a half because my cell phone hotspot ran out while I was at work because Trump got shot. And I was using it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah.
When the hell did this happen?
Dude, I was connected. I was connected on my hotspot the entire time, feeding information to Jeremy and everyone as things were happening, and then it was just eat up, and I was like, oh, okay. No, I can't. If I connect to my hotspot, I can't even get Discord to load. I can't get anything to load on my computer. So I was like, fuck it. I'm getting a Starlink, and it's, like I said, supposed to arrive at home tomorrow. So
and you got the roving one, right? The mobile one?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm telling you, do a review. That'll get your channel monetized in about a week.
Absolutely will. Once I get it and get it figured out, I'm gonna make a review of it and let you guys know what I think of Starlink, and we'll go from there. But that's Saturday, Nerd Wars, and a Deadpool and Wolverine review ish, or just a look at what the movie is coming soon.
Yeah, that'll be awesome, and I can't wait for you to make more videos, man. You definitely have the silver tongue, but you're not a serpent. So we need more people like that on our side that it can spread a message in a easily digestible fashion. We are not professional, by the way. Whoever said that earlier, Yo Pops, you're holy shit, son. All right, so anyways, Alec Baldwin's finger. How you doing, sir? Are you gonna buy that throne or not?
Jeremy actually messaged me and said, "Bro, don't buy it."
That's because he know you'd put a huge black phallus in the middle and just be like, you'd have to sit on it.
To be honest, I thought it was kind of funny until he showed the black one, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy that for him. The black one looks badass.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know what to do with that.
Well, I told him, I was like, it's probably going to be really uncomfortable. And he's like, I'll make it comfortable.
I'm sure he will.
The dimensions of it made it look like he's going to be sitting down there and there's going to be another 3 feet before you see the top.
Oh, yeah. I've seen chairs like that. They're awesome.
I think so. I think it's like a 6 or 7 foot chair.
Bro, okay, the back is like 7 feet.
Yep.
Dude, I've sat in chairs like that. You really feel like you can take over a country. It's fucking
Somebody
awesome.
did send Jeremy a super chat tonight. It was like, hey, I will make you a Cobra style chair and I'll actually make it comfortable for $1,000.
Oh,
see, that would be cool because that's part of the fellowship. There's some,
return that camera that he got.
But no, Isaac, black guns matter. All right, we don't discriminate around here. But no, I got Off the Hip coming up on Monday, and it sounds like Jess lost her power. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her the outro for her. But I actually don't think that she lost power. I think something else happened. Because this picture is starting to go around. I think that someone took a shot. So
yes.
Fight.
I mean,
fight.
Sounds like she's fine, but she's super pumped up.
I
So
love how she's looking straight to the camera.
She's just happy that one of her fellow females tried to save her.
Oh, that's fucking
Call that one a female.
But yeah, follow her on Twitter, and she writes for G&G every once in a while. So
yeah, and put some good stuff out. Actually, proofreads,
Definitely.
unlike Alex. So.
Yeah, there's no misspellings usually.
No misspellings, no double words, none of that stuff. So yeah, I mean, he's from Alabama. He's kind of retarded. So
Well, okay, the chair isn't like a necessity, whereas the camera, that's like a main piece of how his business runs. So I kind of
my camera I bought in 2012 for $120, and like it does 720p fine.
Yeah, but I mean, he has a certain level of people watching him. You're gonna put more effort into how you look.
but he's also in his mid 40s. He's from Alabama, so the less resolution, the better off you are.
The TVs in the background.
We've met him in person. He's pretty shocking. So
well, I think he's just trying to get something that'll pick up his eyebrows. But
okay, look.
Yeah, that's
unless I have an affordable electron microscope, I don't think it's going to happen. So.
quick story. When I was at the RNC, they started doing the national anthem, and we both took our hats off. And he looks over at me. He's all, "See, I've got hair," and I'm like, "I don't see any."
I think that's what he's been recovering from. He hasn't got COVID. He hasn't been sick. He hasn't got the cold. He just got burned by Alec Baldwin's finger, and he just is trying to deal with it. So
no, I think he's just
that's my head
working
canon.
too much.
Dude, just JK, you have to understand, like cameras, that is nothing. That is a drop in the motherfucking bucket.
Yeah, no.
This one right here.
I'll say this. My
600.
sister is a professional photographer.
It's a DSLR. Yeah, it's a professional camera. Yeah.
$1,000 right there.
My sister was offered a job in the Cayman Islands to be a photographer for like a resort. That's what she's been doing since she graduated high school. She's just been a photographer, basically. And
so she's not a redhead, confirmed.
So my sister is slightly like more blonde than me.
Okay, so she's not full on ginger. She's like
yeah.
So she wouldn't burst into flames like if you would showed up.
She's strawberry blonde. Shall we say.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and my hair is darker than hers, but I've got my grandma's hair on my dad's side, like the auburn colored hair. But yeah, no, she's a professional photographer, and yeah, cameras are expensive. They're expensive as fuck.
How am I a gun bigot?
I am so tired. Okay, coming from a fucking Brit, by the way, don't even give him any attention. All right,
that's true.
Coming from a colonizer.
Anyways,
Anyways,
not even allowed to have this training 1911 right here.
That dude's not even allowed to have a musket.
I hand wrote Kimber on it to make it a real Kimber. So.
Well, so I don't want any. I think a lot of people are about ready to piss themselves. We need to end this stream. We're not the youngest people in the world.
No, she is not. She is married and has children.
Good. I don't know what. Whoa, we went totally down a.
Oh, okay. Rage quit.
Where the hell did he go? He's not even on my screen. Apparently,
he left.
Apparently,
he dropped
apparently
out
StreamYards is anti-ginger. All right. So, all right.
He hit his ginger a lot of time.
So, as far as me, I will be on Irwin and Angry Badger stream.
Oh shit.
There you go. Keep him out. I'm gonna be on the Nerd Wars stream early Saturday. Then I'll be going into the Legion of Memers stream where we are trying to restructure and rebuild from all the nonsense that's been going on there and just make it fun again. Make memes fun again, motherfucker. So, all right. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll probably do Reluctant Rebels because I need to look at that Biden stream tonight. It looked very heavily like Chat GPT. Just decided.
Oh, dude,
to
it's
rogue.
bad. Once you watch the Biden stream tonight, like watch that speech and then go back and watch his appearance from yesterday.
I'm just gonna look at the pixels, and I know that's a joke and a meme joke. I'm literally gonna zoom in and I'm going to break that shit down, and I guarantee you, there's gonna be some shit there. Because, first of all, the first mistake, they started 8:00 Washington D.C. time. I checked the weather. There was no overcast. There was no rain, and it was dark as fuck behind that man. That should not be happening. It reflects the outdoor weather 100%. We've seen people. It's certainly a cause for concern. Yeah,
because there's something wrong with it. There's something off about it. Whenever you watch the one after watching today's, it's like he's got this weird thing where he like adjusts his tie, and then the way he walks up the stairs and turns around and does the salute. It's like it's just not. It feels uncanny uncanny valley.
Yeah, but I'm a graphic designer and a video producer, so I want to break it down and actually see if there's actually any evidence. So there will probably be a Reluctant Rebel, but it's going to be pretty technical. Yopop is about to fall asleep. He's Korean. That's how he looks all the time. Chill.
Yeah.
So
he can't see so good.
Yeah, that's just what he is. That's what he does. So he ate too much pizza. So anyways, check out Yopop's Evo video. It unfortunately, because it was such a popular event, there was some issues with the internet, but he's on to something really, really awesome. And I think next year is where it's going to really pop off. And I'm really looking forward to it. Like, seriously, it has a great idea. And I would love to be out there for the next one because that looks lit. I did not know how awesome it was. So next year, it's going to be on point. We're trying to work through the problems. We're trying to work through the issues, but thank you.
Backhanded compliment.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll take any compliment from Isaac. Isaac is a piece of garbage, but that's okay. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching Late and Gay with the GCA. It was very female light, so I'm sorry that you didn't get any eye candy, except for like Yopops. He's a sexy motherfucker. But aside from that, I hope you guys all had fun, and remember, the fellowship is more than any other person. Just have fun, talk with people, just have fun and joke around. Don't get too deep into it. I know there's a lot of drama going with all this shit. Just ignore it. Just have fun. Have a drink with your friends online. Talk with them in their Discords or your chats or wherever you meet up, and just have fun. And on that note, thank you for watching us. Catch us on the next one. We'll be Late and Gay on that one, but I guarantee you're going to have a fun time and you're going to get the realest of the real. Thanks for coming out, guys. Really appreciate it.
Oh,
shit, I haven't ended the stream yet.
Come on,
yeah, Jess, that's what you get for dropping out. Fuck. You need to weatherproof.